Last time! Our heroes made their way to the Mind Lab, one of the rogue labs that is around the region. Upon entering, they found their way through some puzzles that had been set up with the help of some chatot. But before they could enter what seemed to be the last room, they were summoned to the combat room of the lab, where Ketsuban wished...
has, apparently.
Yeah, where Ketsuban wished to do battle with them, and see what they were capable of now. And when he sent out his Pokemon, none of you could recognize what they were. As he said, they were Pokemon that had been kept hidden from all trainers.
As far as Travis is concerned, he just made up Pokemon because he couldn't beat us with anything that exists.
The ding is still weird in that music.
Yeah, I can never get to pause and get fast enough. Alright.
Ding!
Yeah. Alright.
And then you can briefly hear the Japanese Pokédex.
Yeah, here, hang on, let me... I have no idea what that is, but... like, I don't know what he said. But anyway. You already rolled for initiative? So, let's begin.
Yep. Rhino gets to move first.
Oh boy!
Man, he gets a bunch of... He gets 4 back-to-back turns after we get a few of ours.
I mean, that's how initiative ends up sometimes.
Well, you have no idea what any of his Pokemon are.
Correct.
You can make guesses based on what they're based on, but that's about it.
Correct.
Well, I'll be honest, even out of character, I struggle to remember these types sometimes.
The only types I know for certain are the middle two.
Yeah, that's because they're like the special ones.
You know what, out of these 3, I think the only one I know for sure is that one. Because it was fucking weird.
Oh boy.
Alright, my first time using him, so give me a moment.
Oh yeah, you haven't really used Pinsir before this.
I only got him like a session ago.
That's fair. So it never really occurred to me. Alright.
Well. Alright, well, I guess I might as well test some things. Goliath is going to charge forward, jump into the air, and slam down as, over here. As he is going to use Earthquake on these left 3.
Alright.
Alright. Hope it's a good one.
I know it would have been better on the other ones, but that thing looks fiery.
Also, and you don't really you don't know how this works.
Like I said, looks fiery. It's based off of Corona, which is fire.
Alright, go ahead and roll.
Alright, let me make sure all his stats are what they should be. They are not. Just adjust this real quick.
It'd probably be best just to focus 1 or 2 of them so we can get them out and have numbers.
Yeah, that'd be nice, wouldn't it? There we go. 29.
Okay, that definitely hits them all.
Well, bam.
Alright. That hits Dawnfan.
If it doesn't hit someone, we're screwed.
That might have levitate, you don't know.
It hits Mischievous. And it hits Gallade. Okay.
I notice you're just calling him by...
Yep! I'm not going to give you guys any info that you might not have out of character.
The only two names...
You're the narrator.
The only 2 names here I know are the middle ones.
Alright, so that is 21 damage.
And none of them are weak to ground, obviously.
You say obviously like I would know.
Also, it's worth noting, I'll
You're
just...
wrong.
Huh?
Thinking, like, out of character, obviously, thinking there is technically one that's weak to ground.
Out of the three that were hit, none of them seem to be weak to ground.
Oh no, thinking, none of those, no.
Do any of them resist ground?
It does not seem like any of them resisted or were weak to it.
Alright,
I also will mention that when the Volcarona came out, the lights in the room seemed to shine brighter as the heat rose from its drought ability.
I mean, Facial Flare would do that too. There's 2 droughts going on, technically.
Alright.
Victory.
Well...
I'm drowning your...
Oh, Apollo also has drought, so it's just hot in this room.
Well, yeah, Iron Moth is the one that applies because it goes first in initiative. Now, here's the thing. That means that it's their team that gets the... Also, whatever. It's their team that gets the benefit of not being negatively affected by it. You guys don't get that. But, alright.
Well, I don't think any of our team gets anything affected by it, does it?
No, but, like, if theoretically. But anyway, that's, is that Goliath's turn?
Yeah, I guess.
Oh, does Facial Flare still have Venom Shock, or did you like replace that afterwards? Because you only grabbed that for like a moment for the puzzle before.
I never put it in, so this is...
Okay.
I think what we can say is, I got rid of Coil to put in Venoshock, and then when he leveled up, I would have gotten rid of Venoshock to put in Sunny Day.
Fair enough. Alright. The Volcarona is going to...
The Volcarona, like figure.
The Volcarona, quote-unquote! Going to fly forward a bit, as it is going to, from the tips of its strange, almost digital-looking wings, starts to build up electricity before firing a charge beam at Apollo.
Oh no!
Oh boy.
You can do that, Aiden says.
Yeah. Yeah, it just fired an electric attack at him, and that was a 31 to hit.
Oh, fuck's sake.
I'm pretty sure that thing is electric type.
I think it's fire poison.
You guys don't know this shit out of character, so I'm
no, that's like I said,
Oh.
I think that's the only one I know out of character.
Alright.
That was just me and Travis making a guess that it might be electric. I don't know.
Alright, Apollo takes 20 damage.
Ow.
And after firing the electricity, the Volcarona seems to absorb some leftover static, and it seems to make it stronger, as the damage it deals with special attacks is now raised.
Oh goody.
Next up is the Salamence.
Oh boy.
The big one. Jero, I think you're gonna have to mega. Jero, I think you might have to mega this fight.
I think he was planning on it.
Yeah, thinking they're gonna have to.
The Salamence is going to fly at Dosh!
Uh-oh.
Seemingly just beeline right for Dosh, its mouth wide open, as the Salamence goes to bite down on Dosh with a jaw lock.
What?
I don't know that move.
Jaw lock. That is a 22 to hit physical.
I didn't have Dosh's sheet open yet. Yes.
Alright. It is a dark move.
Oh goody.
So that is... total damage you take from that is... You take 24 damage from that. And
Not too bad.
Dosh is grappled.
What?
You are grappled, and when grappled in this way, you cannot be willingly recalled.
That wasn't very
Oh,
high
no.
damage for being super effective.
Yeah, but now I'm a ranged character who's locked in melee.
Oh yeah, you can't do your cheese strat of substitute.
Also, remember that when it's single super effective, it's just the damage dice get rolled again.
Yeah.
So, that's why, like, that's what, like, the regular advantages won't be too much, and you guys can still, like, make it work. If it's quad, though, you're fucked. Anyway, Kong!
Yep. Okay, he sees this thing charge in, and he's just gonna move over, and he can tell it's still a dragon.
Hold on, I gotta go to the door.
And he's gonna raise up his hands as blue fire emanates from his mitts. And he's gonna go for a dual chop.
Alright.
That shouldn't have been a disadvantage.
Yeah,
That's a
you're
23.
Yeah, no, that's not a disadvantage, and that hits.
Okay, I get to add 2 more d6. That is 24 dragon damage.
Alright. That was from super effective, right? The extra damage?
Yes. Yes.
Alright.
Dual chop is 2d6.
Yep, so that's 24. And yeah, upon doing that, you do see that seems to affect the Salamence a decent amount. It definitely is weak to dragon type, which just means it's dragon type.
Yeah, it's still pretty obviously a dragon, so got that. That's my turn.
Alright, Apollo.
Yeah, after that happened, yeah, we're just gonna go. We're just going in all in. We don't know what these things are. We don't know what. We don't know what type they are. So we're just gonna go all in and to get him to shut up. Pretty much gonna show the strength of our bond. So yeah. Again.
You also just saw from Travis doing it that whatever this thing is, dragon works on it.
Yep. So again. Kate just goes like, when again, if a battle's gonna be what it takes to get you to listen to us, so be it. Apollo, let's do this. And pretty much just as Apollo just gives like a roar just from my bag, the Charizard I shot just gives like a rainbow glow as it encompasses Apollo as he just transforms into his mega form.
All right. And that was that was at 24.
Does that take an action to do that, or is that free?
It is a free action to activate because you're not going to be able to do it very often.
All right. Is there any reaction, physical or verbal, from Katsuban at seeing we have a mega?
I like to think he goes, okay.
He kind of look. You don't see like any specific reaction from him, but you do see that he is specifically looking at Apollo for a few seconds instead of the battlefield in general.
But you consider because like I know in a way he's an eye on us. Pretty sure even he can't see what happens to us inside the picking things.
He also isn't always watching you.
I know.
But yeah, like he sees kind of just looking at it like he created Paradox Pokemon, so this isn't like that crazy to him, but he's still like, huh, unexpected.
By the way, I like how these two poses down here make it look like they're squaring off.
Alright.
Put him up!
Oh yeah, also need to give him the
Fight me! Oh wait,
Oh
it's
yeah.
me.
Oh yeah, it's supposed to be Rhino's turn right now too, not Jairus.
No.
It's mine.
Oh,
Dosh
why
went-
does...
Oh, sorry, no, I sorry, it's supposed to
No.
be 26. I put it at 24 accidentally. Okay, there we
I was
go.
about to say, Dosh did not go. He got grappled and that was it.
You lie to me and tell me Dosh went.
There we go. I found it.
Yeah.
All right.
I thought maybe we just skipped because Rhino was at the door.
Nah.
No, I was supposed to go before Dosh and make
Yeah. It is Apollo's turn. We're
Alright,
good.
let's beat the Salamance's ass.
Yeah, so Apollo is going to, cause yeah, they see dragon, they fight dragon. Apollo's immediately gonna go straight towards this Salamence-looking motherfucker, and is going to try and hit it with actually a bit of a distance because Bacon can't do that up close, but should still get the freaking flanking. We're gonna hit it with a dragon breath.
All right. And you get flanking from range as long as they're in melee. That's the way I do
Get
it.
him. We know 23 hits, so that hits.
Yeah, 23 does hit.
You get to add another D8 to it, which is, you get to add 2D8 because super effective and
stab.
super effective and stab. So
24. 2d8 became 2 and 8.
And roll the thing. Hopefully.
Then you get to roll for paralysis.
He's not paralyzed.
Damn.
Alright.
Not paralyzed, even
Still good
though
damage.
he's struck by
Alright.
Two good hits on it so far.
Dosh, you are grappled.
Alright, so that let me double check what that means in your system.
You can't move, basically.
Wonder what would happen
Okay,
if you were to
close
substitute
standard.
now.
That's what I was wondering,
You would still be grappled.
but I couldn't be attacked.
No, but the substitute would have to be, like, near you, so it would still be able to be attacked. So...
There.
You wouldn't be able to do your strategy of substitute and run away, because you would stay grappled.
There's not a
That's
whole lot
fair.
of places to run in this room.
Alright, well. I only have one melee move, and someone else is in range of it. Well, time for other strats then. Hey, you see this coin? Yeah. Shing! Confuse Ray.
That's pretty good.
Alright.
And now he gets 4 turns back to back.
Yep.
Now we pray.
Alright. Tradition ends at
Goliath over there like, boy, I thought someone else would be over here to take aggro.
Yeah, okay, so basically, you're only freed from the grapple if the Salamence is attacked and rolls badly on a d4 as a result.
Weapon effect removes me from it, like teleporting.
Yeah, but now it is time for the Delibird.
Like figure.
Yeah. The Delibird-esque figure is going to walk forward and turn to look at Razor. As
I
it's
heard
going,
you like gardens.
as it picks up its big ball and aims it, and an ice beam comes shooting out of the ball that it's carrying. That is a 17 to hit special.
Ooh.
17 special.
Yep, on Razor.
You miss.
All right,
Nice.
the ice beam. Razor is able to dart out of the way, and the ice beam hits the wall, freezing a good portion of it. The Misdreavus is going to look at Goliath. It's going to back up a little bit before doing a little spin and summoning a ball of darkness and sending a shadow ball at Goliath.
What is
All
Goliath? Some stats like.
That is a 31 to hit special.
Yes.
All right,
There is mostly an offense.
you take 23 damage and you are frightened because of the
that's
intimidate
all.
ability.
Damn.
With 21 damage?
23.
23.
Okay, so
I am spooked.
probably still a ghost type. Probably a safe bet.
Dawnfan
Valid.
Dawnfan is going to double check how this works exactly. Okay, yeah. Dawnfan is going to curl.
You just say that, and I just imagine making it like using his tusk to put himself like little glasses on his by his freaking hooks, and just
But an
reading a
elephant
book
never-
like.
An elephant never forgets. Why do we have to check?
It's like it's like that one thing from Sonic Boom where Knuckles grabs a piece of paper. Let me see that. Looks at it, puts on glasses. Oh wait, I can't read.
I find it interesting that of all Pokemon, Donphan got a future and past paradox.
Yeah.
Just, hell, I can't read.
It's going to curl up and is going to start spinning faster and faster before rolling out at Facial Flare.
Oh, I'm quad weak to rock.
You sure are. And that's a 29 to hit, or 28 to hit physical.
Yeah, it hits. I feel like I'm gonna have to use my revive and my hyper potions this fight.
You take 30 damage.
Okay, not too bad. But
Yeah,
if it keeps
I'll-
doing that, I'm gonna last.
It's interesting the difference between some of these fights. It's like this is 6v6 versus things we don't know. We're nervous, but they're not dealing 60 damage a pop like the fucking boosted boys.
The Gallade.
That rollout keeps building, so it's gonna get worse.
If it hits.
Gallade spins its weapon as it moves forward. Yeah, it makes
Is
it.
it fabulous as it does so?
It heads to Kong.
Oh boy.
Alright. In Travis's mind, he's like, this thing is a combination of Gardevoir and Gallade. Both are psychic, so what if you just cancel out the psychic and get with the individual typings?
I always felt like that just looks like Gallade.
It looks like more like Gardevoir to me.
Really?
It has
Both.
the head shape. It has the head shape of Gardevoir. But
I know.
more.
I know it's meant to be
It's
based on
both.
both, but it really just looks like Gallade to me if it was to be one. Anyway, after stepping closer, it twirls its weapon before striking at Kong with an attack that seems to sparkle as it flies through the air. As that is a 22 to hit physical.
Hits.
Alright, as you are hit with Spirit Break. You are weak
Guessing
to
some sort of fairy move.
You are weak to fairy. So you take 31 damage. 31 physical fairy damage.
Alright, Kong has been hit once.
And Kong feels somewhat weaker as the damage he deals with physical attacks is decreased.
Okay.
Also here, let me
How much? 2 or 4?
it's 2.
Okay.
Razor. Also, I did the flexing thing for punch, rage fist. There we go.
Well, we could keep grouping up, and you could just keep pulling the Salamence, or you could go for something else.
Jero.
I know, because I'm thinking who'd attack. Jesus.
Oh, okay. No, sorry. It's fine. It's fine.
What? That's why. Jesus.
You didn't say anything. I thought maybe you didn't hear me or something.
No, I heard you.
You've accidentally muted yourself a few times.
Yes, but not this time.
Well, we didn't know.
Because I'm not to remember what exactly it had. Because
Remember exactly what has.
well, like I don't remember like. Because what I remember from that, we're not gonna do anything to it, but they said would hit both. Yeah, I think Razor is just gonna. Yes, good. He's gonna move. He's gonna move here. Would that technically on his second with Dasha? No.
Normally it
I
would.
think it's like surrounded on all sides.
Sorry. How did you move there? because you might have got or triggered an attack of opportunity from the Delibird.
I mean, I went up here, here, and here. I would figure it would still be in...
If you move one more over, you would definitely trigger.
Yeah,
one.
that's attack of opportunity.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
You
I
can
would-
move under Apollo and go the other way and get flanking with Kong.
Oh, that is true.
Yeah, and yeah. So also, I'm gonna say like when Dosh is grappled, it's not it can't give flanking.
That gives
That's still a
that,
threat. I
that,
can still attack.
Well, yeah, I guess. Yeah,
Yeah,
no,
yeah.
yeah. I'll still allow it.
well,
But I
they can
think-
still bottom would still get Kong, so actually I might do that.
Yeah.
Yeah, and
Yeah,
then
that's
plus it
definitely
does,
flanking.
and plus it does get me out a little bit out of Deliberate range. Yes, got Apollo at least from what I remember, freaking any attack that hits Apollo at least be neutral, not super effective.
He is neutral to ice damage, yeah.
And water because of it being dragon now.
Yep.
So yeah, again, yeah, it says this thing. It thinks big threat. Actually, no, I think it would go for that. He's gonna go with a dragon claw.
All right.
Let's
Yeah.
see it. That definitely hits.
Oh, that I don't know why it did freaking disadvantage. I was
You
thinking
you
it
had
was
it.
remember.
It's fine. It's fine. It's fine.
Oh,
to
but there was a crit there. Damn it!
Sorry. All right.
You get another D12.
Can I crit fish?
No.
Oh.
No. You get another D12 to that.
Yep.
Yep.
So 36 becomes
40.
40.
40.
All right. Facial flare.
After Facial Flare got hit by that rock attack, he doesn't really want to mess with his Dawn fan, so he's going to look over to Salamence and be like, he's going to curl himself up into a little spring, and he's going to leap away as he uses Lunge, which is a 20-foot range melee attack that does not provoke attacks of opportunity with the movement done.
So you're going here?
So he's going to move over and attack the Salamence with Lunge. Hi-ya!
That'll hit. Yeah, that'll hit.
Does this do super effective damage?
Yes, it
Is
does.
a bug? Aha!
You notice that it seems to take extra damage from that.
Okay, that is 30 plus 15 for 45 damage.
Hey, it's below half now.
I'm very happy. And because Razor's sort of blocking the way down, and there's really nowhere else for him to move, Facial Flare is gonna be here.
All right. Goliath.
Well,
That mischievous is scary.
yeah, it's apparently.
Yeah. You can't move towards her, and you have disadvantage on attacks for the round.
Yep. Yep.
We know this thing is part fairy at least, so it does resist bug attacks.
Really immune to anything dragon.
But we know this thing is weak to bug attacks because I just hit him with one.
Salamence?
Yeah.
Yes.
Huh.
It did a dark type move to Dosh, and it is weak to bug type attacks. So put two and two together, it's part dark type.
So dragon dark.
I will say at this one you can tell that this thing is Dragon Dark type.
Yep.
Once you guys like make a guess as to what its type is and are correct, and didn't just randomly guess it, then I will tell you.
Yeah.
Alright, I guess I'm gonna try then. Let's scooch around here. Do I get super flank?
Yes. So you get plus 5.
Alright, let's see if that helps with disadvantage.
Beat his ass.
As Goliath goes in and snips his top of his head as he goes for X scissor.
That's
28.
That'll hit.
Alright.
get that another 2d6.
Yeah. Total of 34 damagios. Go Goliath.
Rhino, I don't think you did that one right. I think that one's supposed to be plus 12, not plus 10.
Oh, you're correct. 36 DiMaggios. Yeah, sorry, I hadn't updated his attack since he leveled up.
Oops.
Yeah, so 36 DiMaggios.
How much damage was it? Did we say originally?
Originally?
It was plus 2 from what it was before.
Okay. All right.
So the plan of Bully the Salamence is working.
Roll a d4
Great.
now to see if you shake off the fright.
Okay. Sorry, I was adjusting all the moves now. Nope.
That's a nope.
All right. Volcarona. Volcarona.
Oh no,
is
it's
also now resistant to
Volcarona.
Apollo is also now resistant to electric attacks, which is good.
He's so vulgar.
Volcarona is going to.
Unfortunately, we're all clustered to shit now.
A little bit.
Yeah, but what can you do?
What indeed?
That terrifies me.
No, that's sniff. Ugh.
You know what? Yeah. As the Volcarona starts charging up energy again, but this time it seems to be charging up fire.
Oh no.
It flies here and unleashes a burst of flame
Does it have to?
that gets Dosh and Facial Flare as it uses Fire Blast.
Oh.
Okay. Facial Flare is neutral, while Dash is gonna feel pain.
Feel the pain. Oh yeah, definitely gonna feel the pain.
Oh boy.
Oh,
You
come
crit,
on.
didn't you?
I crit.
Ah.
Come on. I feel like Max crits way more than we do.
In one turn, you guys got.
Got
In one turn, you guys got one of his strongest Pokemon down to almost single-digit health. Okay.
And I will point out, he runs twice the amount of Pokemon we have.
That too.
Oh man.
Technically, 3
All right.
times. All right.
Alright.
So, yeah, that is. Let's see here. All right. So, Facial Flare takes 55 damage.
What?
What?
I'm confused. That was neutral? Wow.
Holy! He rolled maximum on both of his dice.
What the fuck?
Well, Dash is... Wow.
Oh.
And that is 68 to Dosh.
Oh. Okay.
You're not quad weak to it.
I know, but
Now both of you roll a d4.
Oh my, the burn.
I'm already at nearly half.
Oh.
You are burned.
Uh,
You are both burned.
Come on, dude.
Okay, 3 nat 1s, that's just annoying. That's just.
Well,
It's a
that's just a
D4.
Yeah.
Yeah,
But
still.
still, Jesus Christ. Facial Flare's not even barely gonna get to do anything in this fight.
you say that. I've done a confused rank.
Well, let's hope he hits himself.
Roaring Moon here. Yeah, he's, yeah, whatever. Salamence, Roaring Moon, whatever. Is going to roll to see if he gets to do something. He does.
Damn it.
And what he does is the lights in the room seem to dim for a second, and suddenly you can't see him anymore as he used his infiltrator ability to turn invisible. At which point he lets go of Dosh
Thank you.
and flies out of range. Being invisible, no attacks of opportunity.
Damn it. I really want to conk kill him.
Yeah, really wanted to get done with that one.
He does not shake off his confusion yet.
Did he roll for confusion that turn?
Yes.
Yeah, he did.
He got past the confusion this turn, but he did not like shake it off. Kong.
He's gonna look at this weird Gardevoir Gallade thing. And he's gonna attempt to fight back. Since it did a fairy move on him, not gonna attempt any fighting moves. And instead, he's going to retaliate with a Shadow Punch for an automatic hit.
Alright.
Hits and does 24 minus 2, 22 damage.
Alright. It does not seem to be weak or resistant.
Alright, not part psychic type, has fairy moves, got it. And just to get a little bit of space, it's not much, but he'll move here just in case Donphan gets a turn.
Alright. Apollo.
Let's see.
Okay, sorry, I just need to say this real quick because this is a hell of a callback. On my timeline, on my Twitter timeline, someone posted a picture of a baby goat.
Oh my goodness. It's been a while.
Again, for the bond. Max, baby goats.
Baby goats.
I
Do it, damn you!
I don't like that callback anymore because of who created it in the first place.
We can forget about that part.
It's been years. Get over it.
Hey, I've never brought it up until now.
Where is the? Hang on, I'm looking for baby goats while you do your turn.
What is going on? Yeah, a big
Baby goats. Okay.
I don't see them. Oh, you must put them on the stream, I guess.
Yeah, they're on Twitch. All right.
Anyway, but yeah, considering what just happened to you all, Megan, Apollo is gonna. Yeah, considering he's gonna be. He wants to basically remembering the drought and everything. He sees the one thing that can be affected that's close by. He's gonna look at the Gallade looking motherfucker. And
Also, Kong will be here.
Oh yeah,
I know it's hard to tell, but
you know that more likely than not, this thing is probably fairy type.
yeah.
Which is why I also want to get it out of here. Megan.
And you know it is not psychic.
From here, it should still get the flanking, right? Or no? For Apollo, not Grayson.
Oh, Apollo. Sorry. Yes, but if you're oh wait, no, you're not gonna use Dragon Breath. You're smarter than that. Okay. Yeah, you would get flanking from here. Yes.
No.
Plus, you can also just fly up to shoot above Goliath.
True. Because don't worry, oh wait, it's freaking the range is freaking well 5 foot range or well it says
5 foot radius, 5 foot radius within 30 feet. So basically a 3x3 square.
Okay, so yeah, I can't do that for
Oh,
Goliath.
so if you were to shoot here, you would get them both.
True, but I'm pretty sure he's resistant to it. And I'm making.
Better to hit someone who's resistant than to hit a teammate.
We might hit this guy. We don't know what he is.
Fair.
You know he has used electric and fire so far.
I mean, it is a Volcarona, so it's a safe guess that it's part fire, but still, you would hit two things. Nothing on their team is weak to fire except for maybe the Delibird.
Really, you wouldn't think the fairy thing is weak?
They don't take extra damage from fire. Fire types resist fairy damage.
I mean, it also looks metallic. Maybe it's steel.
It's true, you don't know.
again. Okay, but yeah, I think in that case I will try for that. Sorry, just thinking on the side of my son that was shown. That's slightly freaking out, but freaking. Oh, I didn't put that one. Yeah, in that case, yeah, I will be aiming it in between freaking the Galate and the
Volcarona.
Volcarona. Thank you.
All right.
And but the thing is, again, I'm gonna get the flames with 2, so there's less of a chance of hitting though. Or
Your special attack's really high. What's a +2?
We'll figure out whether or not you get flanking from it based on whether or not you need it.
but we're gonna do the minus to the hit, so here hoping it hits. Let's go Fire Blast!
You hit. It's a
let's see. That's special. That hits Volcarona. Oh, yeah, and it absolutely hits Galley. Okay. Yeah, it hits them both.
And because sunlight is going, you get an extra D8.
That is true. You get extra. You get the Damagios.
Extra D8, and don't forget, it does have the +4 damage.
Yep.
Okay, so it's 34 right now, plus another D8. 37. Oh, no, 41.
Yep. All right. 41 damage to.
Also, don't forget. Also, I forgot that does mean that he Salamence is taking +4 damage as well from the freaking Dragon Breath before.
Yep. Okay. I will add that real quick. All right. So that was 47, and then with that, let's see.
Get to roll for burn. Please let them also be burned.
Please.
We were so unlucky on that turn.
So it becomes 33 to the Volcarona, as it does resist. It does resist the fire.
Okay.
And it is D4. All right. The Volcarona is burned.
Nice.
Yes.
Okay, we finally got
Everyone
one.
burned.
The Gallade is not, but
Nope. Okay. Still.
No, he totally
Decent.
is.
Well,
Dosh.
alright, Josh. The main target is gone.
Yep.
We definitely
I
should spread out because there's an Ink ground type over there.
Yep.
Baby goats! Alright, anyway.
Alright. Dosh is gonna skate his way over here as he's gonna like pat himself down as he's going to use recover.
Also, by the way, the Gallade is at half health.
Excellent. I forgot
Nice,
the more.
okay.
I forgot freaking out of character. Obviously, the more
Glass
glass
cannon,
cannon.
yeah. Mix
Okay,
glass cannon.
So Dosh regains 82 HP.
Yep, I did it.
Alright,
And
and
then
you,
what's the fire damage?
Oh yeah, the burn damage. What's that,
bur-
like D6?
burn damage is 1d4.
Right. Because burn has the additional effect that poison doesn't.
Alright.
And burn does not go away, so that's just gonna be perpetual.
Correct.
It be what it be.
If we
Yep.
start getting hit by more statuses, that's when we bring out the flute.
Of
Yeah.
course.
Delibird. Delibird is going to move over to here, helping to flank Goliath, as it looks at Facial Flare, and it brings its hands up, and just brings them together, like, as it uses Encore on you, and you are locked into Lunge.
Yeah, that's okay, I guess. Although it does mean I can't use Leech Life, just make up for some of this damage.
The Misdreavus.
You didn't roll for how many turns I'm stuck.
Oh, right. It's the
It's D4 plus 1.
3 turns.
Okay. I don't know if I'm gonna live that long.
Oh,
He's gonna roll out me again.
Alright. The Mischievous is going to move to here. Well, it'll go here to get flanking. As it looks towards Kong, and it begins charging up energy once again, before firing a blast of pink light, a moon blast.
Okay. Yeah, whether it was Shadow Ball or Moonblast is gonna hurt.
He's 31 to hit, special.
Yeah. Yeah.
That is 33 damage to Kong.
Okay.
And
2 hits.
Yep. So, boop. Donphan is still rolling out as it is going.
My team is particularly fucked right now, guys.
It rolls at Facial Flare.
Both of my teammates are already at about half.
19 to hit, physical.
That is just above his AC.
Alright. That is another 30 damage.
Yeah, things aren't looking good for me. Just the way the battlefield went out, I'm gonna get fucked here in a second.
And the Gallade turns towards Goliath.
Sorry, do you mind? I'm still kind of spooked.
As it is going to bring its weapon up and swing the very fast slice with an aerial ace.
Oh no.
Oh, that's an auto hit.
Yep. And because of your being weak to it, that is 24 damage.
Ouch.
Razor.
Careful there.
I'm just crushing a water bottle. What if I had baby goats be the thumbnail of this episode?
No. Baby go-goats.
Ah! Garo, you get an extra inspiration.
Well, I'll be using that here because I'm pretty sure I will left this session. So,
Yeah, it's only this session.
yeah, I figured. I think it might.
Still break?
He does. I'm gonna try to go for the Donphan.
Okay.
So, I'm gonna go over here. I'm pretty sure I can read the distance. Yeah, I can. Again, we're on the bottom, so it didn't get close to the thing. Well, actually, I don't think we can.
You came to the wrong neighborhood, Mother Tusker.
Actually, I think to get more damage, I might just go with another. Cause I'm pretty sure so yeah, I'm gonna just go with another freaking Dragon Claw.
Alright.
Yeah.
Definitely hits.
Yeah. Not the best damage though.
Yeah, it kind of barely hits, but it hits. Alright, so that is 27. Alright. It takes the hit. It does not seem to resist it or be weak to it.
Okay, I'm set.
Facial Flare.
Alright, Facial Flare is gonna move up to here, and he's going to do leaps and bounds over both Kong and the metallic Gardevoir as he comes over here with Lunge to get away from the Donphan.
I assume you're gonna hit Volcarona with that?
Yes.
Alright.
Probably gonna be resistant, as with the Mischievous if I went for hit, but I want to get away from it. So, Lunge. Definitely hits. 28. Actually, what does Burn do in regards to attacking?
Let me double check that.
Because I remember
You deal 4 less damage with physical attacks.
Okay, so that's 24 damage instead of 28.
All right, and it seems like the Volcarona really resists it. It quad resists.
Well, I got away from the guy, so that's fine. And now I take burn damage. So... Oh, come on. Facial Flare is having the worst day ever. He's already at 1/3 health.
Goliath.
Alright.
That Mistranus is still there. It's just floating there. Menacingly! I love when we're all the same page.
Yep, but this other thing just hurt me and is menacing me up close.
And
Let's see if...
we know
let's
it's
perhaps
resistant
see
to
if-
bug.
Alright. What else I got?
I'm not sure if you could Earthquake from here. I think you would hit Apollo.
No, you're good. You wouldn't hit
No?
Apollo.
Actually,
Oh. So you actually could move up and hit the Volcarona with the Earthquake, I think. Actually, no, you would... No, you would still
Yep,
be within the
let's-
Delver's range.
let's do it.
Triple Earthquake!
Alright, so I will get flanking on the Galadivar and the Volcarona, or
Volcaronar?
Volcaradar.
The Vulgar Radar. All right.
Vulgar Radar.
That's also known as the sensors. But anyway.
So here we go.
Come on.
Oh,
Boom!
I didn't crit, but I do still hit.
Yeah,
And I'm
that's
pretty
gonna
sure-
hit them all.
And I'm pretty sure the Volcarona, it quad resisted bug, but I think it's quad effective against ground.
Correct. It is quad weak.
On and sling.
It is quad weak to ground. You just did a shitload to it. It falls to the ground. It has to like pull itself back up.
Oh, hold on. If it's
Okay,
oh wait, no, it's quad. It's easy. I don't have to roll.
so
again.
50 damage to the Volcarona, 25 to the others.
Yep. The others do not seem to be especially affected by it one way or. Hang on. All right, correct. They are not. They are not affected by it particularly one way or the other.
All right.
Then and then I'm gonna shift down here, so they can't get easy flanking on me.
All right.
I'm doing my little bug scuttle. It's like
Roll a d4. See if you can become brave. Nope.
nope. But turns out you may not need bravery when you have power.
You literally just summed up Ganon's method of taking over Hyrule in every game. All right, Volcarona has been hit pretty badly, and it's decided. All right, yeah, I see you. Die. As it's going to.
It is disadvantage on range attacks because facial flare exists.
That is true.
Although not that Pinsir's special defense is that high.
I actually can't get a good way to make that happen.
Yeah, even though I knew it was gonna resist pretty badly, I just wanted to get in its way. And get away from the Dawn Fan.
Yeah, because it doesn't really have anything else it can do, especially, is going to once again charge up electricity and fire it at Goliath as it does another charge beam with disadvantage here.
Okay.
Disadvantage, not quite the same. Charge beam. 25 to hit on Goliath, special.
Yeah.
It's
Alright, that is 22 damage.
Ouchios.
And
Well,
that goes
facial
up,
flare is barely standing now. One good hit, he's down.
that goes down.
There we go.
Alright.
Oh wait, I thought that was a Goliath, not facial flare.
That was a Goliath.
Oh, my bad.
Facial flare just explodes for no reason.
And then it takes
I was
2
slightly,
damage from the
I was
burn.
slightly distracted. They were showing a new trailer for Spider-Man 2, and Peter has the black suit in it.
All right. As Apollo is getting ready for another attack, a dragon claw from behind, with advantage due to being invisible, comes at him as the Salamence appears once more. 21 to hit, physical.
That might just barely hit.
Is that 21?
Yeah.
Yeah, that hits.
Hang on. Wait, hang on.
At least now that Salamence has shown itself, we can take it down.
Yeah.
Ah, okay, yeah. Alright. Alright. It hits. It did need that advantage. And... that is 32 damage to Apollo. And it is still confused.
My confusion is not getting us anything yet.
Kong!
Okay, which one looks
it'd be that
more...
way.
This one looks more debilitated between Volcarona and the Gallade.
Galley was already below half health before I hit it, I think.
The Gallade is the one that's closer, that has a lower percentage of health, I'd say. Is how you would.
Okay.
They're both below half.
Kong is going to... Actually, I forgot I had this. He's going to move over to here, and he's going to use Bulldoze.
Oh.
He's going to he's going to punch the ground very angrily. Bop! 21. Does that hit either of them? It would be 23 against Volcarona.
It does not hit the Gallade. It barely does not hit the Gallade. And the Volcarona, it does hit.
Okay, so against the Volcarona, that is 36 damage, but minus 2 because of the thing earlier. So 34.
Alright. That's a pretty big hit on it. It seems like it's barely holding on.
Okay. I can't really move without provoking, so I'm going to stay here.
Apollo!
Yeah, so...
Also, actually, hang on. You would have flanking on the Gallade.
Oh, cool.
I would, yeah. So that makes it actually hit. So
16 damage to them.
All right. Sorry about that, Gerald. Go ahead.
I need to find an earthquake TM.
You guys can just go to the department store and look for TRs. You can always do that.
Well, we're just now hitting the level where it's like we're gonna stop learning moves naturally. So yeah.
Again, can Razor fly up?
Right? You mean Apollo?
Apollo, sorry.
Okay, sorry. I genuinely had to make sure. Yes. The ceiling is 30 feet high, but again, if you fly out of the thing's range, it gets an attack for opportunity.
Even if it's confused, right?
Yeah, it rolls to see if it gets the attack, and then it rolls to hit.
Okay, that's fair.
So you could risk it hitting itself.
It wouldn't hit itself when it's an attack of opportunity. It just does it or does it not manage to attack you.
I think it'll actually Apollo will hit over here.
All right, let's see if it gets to attack you. It does not. It takes a swing at you, but it sees 3 Apollos and aims for the wrong one.
Haha. And we're gonna go ahead and try to hit it again with another Dragon Breath.
Finish him off.
All right.
Ooh, I don't know if 21 hits.
21 hits.
Yeah.
Get to add 2 more D8.
Don't bother. The dragon breath impacts with the salamence, and as it falls it starts falling to the ground, seeming to like flicker in and out like it's a image on an old TV screen before it disappears.
Like Apollo would have flown over there, and then like while it's hovering in the air, where he can launch the dragon breath. And once it disappear, you just see him land on the ground and just give like a roar in victory that it took it down.
You are the superior black dragon.
Across the way, Ketsubon kind of tilts his head as he looks at it and goes, "Interesting. Dosh."
Alright, we have numbers advantage. Let's do this.
Maybe Dosh will get to attack now.
Also, sorry for all the crushing. I have like 3 half-finished water bottles here, so I'm going through them.
Oh yeah, you have nothing within range of you, like, at all. You're very safe right now.
Alright, let's see.
Well, we know the Volcarona is barely up right now.
Alright, Dosh is going to move up a little, and you know what? Move up a bit. Right about there. As he's gonna point a finger, he's gonna take aim at that Volcarona-like figure. And you'll hear the coins starting to tap rapidly against each other before he unleashes a thunderbolt at it.
Alright.
And I believe this is just straight. Damn it.
That does not hit.
Well, we haven't used inspirations yet, so up to you.
Alright, just so Dosh could do something.
That hits.
Cool.
Oh.
Oh, 22 damage, nice.
Alright. As the Volcarona gets zapped, just like the salamence before it, it starts falling, flickering in and out of existence before disappearing before it hits the ground. And with it, the harsh sunlight becomes facial flare's problem.
Dosh gives finger guns.
How many turns are we on?
3.
Because I feel like it would have. Okay, it'll go away at the end of this turn.
Yeah. So honestly, yeah, it would have gone away at the end of the Volcarona's next turn. All right. We'll say it's gone for now. The Delibird.
Right. Now we have huge numbers advantage. 6 against 4.
Delibird is going to pat the ball that it has. And is going to double check how this works. Yeah. And boop! A substitute appears.
Oh, damn it. Oh, well. We'll deal with him last. Either him or the Mischievous. Mischievous has only been hit once so far.
At which point, he moves down here. The Mischievous... Whoops. The Mischievous is going to look over at who all it needs to be dealing with right now. And it is eventually going to turn its attention to the weakest... to what it believes is the weakest thing on the field right now. That being Goliath.
It's probably right.
It's either Goliath or Facial Flare. Facial Flares are like 1/3 right now.
As it's going to charge up and fire another Moonblast at Goliath. .28 to hit, special. Rhino.
Either one. Either one.
Huh?
Either one would have hit.
Okay. That is 33 damage to Goliath.
I had a citrus berry on him. But unfortunately, there's a lot of turns after his where he gets nailed. So, unless, like, nothing else targets him, he's probably going down.
The Dawn Fan is...
Still stuck in rollout.
It is still stuck in rollout.
Gotta use these citrus berries earlier. I always try and use them like when you're under half health, but unfortunately that's when things like to pile on.
It's only 44 plus 4, so once I'm like missing 30 or 40 health, that's when I'm just like, okay, I'm gonna use this now while I'm still alive.
It's going to turn around and it's going to target Razor now, because Facial Flare is hard to get to right now. And... that is a 20 to hit physical on Razor.
20 physical?
Yes.
Pretty sure that is.
Yep, it just met the cap.
Alright. You take 17 damage. The damage is really pitiful when you're not quad weak to it.
For its third rollout, yeah, that was pretty tiny.
It genuinely has rolled the bare minimum on the dice every single time.
Like as soon as the golden razor just like stood his ground, just like I pretty much just like held it and as it was like spinning, pretty much things like freaking Knuckles and Sonic in the fucking movie.
Yeah. Do I look like I need your power?
Alright, the next up is the Gardevoir Gallade.
Yep.
The Gatorade.
The Galgarays. The Gallade is going to... do a spin with its weapon, and before bringing it across Kong, a sharp hit. That is a 26 to hit physical. Alright. That is... that is 33 damage to Kong. And the penalty goes up to -4 from the things. And that is another hit on Kong. Razor. You're holding this spinning Dawn Fan.
And
What do you do?
as he's holding it, he's just gonna raise the claw up to try to hit it with a dragon claw.
Heh, raise.
Probably hits.
Yeah, that hits.
34.
Alright. Facial Flare.
Yeah, he just goes like, sit,
All right.
like sit your ass down and just slams it into the ground and make it stop falling out.
He's still forced into doing a lunge right now. The Gardevoir thing would resist it. Like, all these things will resist it, so he's gonna go after the substitute with it.
Fair enough.
Definitely hits.
Yep, give me just a second.
That is a minus a little bit because of the burn, and he has to take burn damage as well. Really high burn damages here. Alright, that's fine.
Alright, and that was 28
That was-
damage.
28 minus whatever burn defect is.
Which is 4, so...
So 24 damage to the Delibird substitute.
All right.
That is his turn.
It is still up. And the lock goes down by 1. Goliath!
Alright. Well, I'm still spooked.
Yeah, this will be your last turn being spooked.
I can't really go too many places because of them being over there, and then attacks of opportunity. So, I guess let's do another Earthquake, the last one. On, Delibird and, Guard Evade.
Guard or evade? Which way do you use in D&D?
You have to wait my flight or flight response. And I'm a flightless bird.
Alright, roll that earthquake.
Alright, yeah. I think I get flanking on the Guard Evade, so that's 24 for that one, and 22 to...
You would have hit either way. It does not hit the Delibird because Substitute is still up.
Right.
So, but it does hit the Gallade.
Alright. Low roll that time, 15 Demagios.
Yep. Alright.
Yeah.
Kong.
Well, at least I'm no longer spooked, right?
Correct.
Oh wait, also, before I forget, free action, eat citrus berry.
Alright, go ahead and roll that and do it.
It's how much?
44 plus 4. Greater healing potion.
13. I may live an extra hit.
Not sure if that'll make much of a difference, but we'll see.
Oh.
Whoa!
What happened?
Sorry, there was an extra digit there.
There, heals 13 health, gets 100 health. I don't think that's how it works.
It gains 113 health, actually.
Since Kong has been hit 3 times, he's going to move over to the Mischievous. And he is going to charge up a massive punch as he's going to use Rage Fists.
Alright.
Does a 24 hit?
Yes.
Alright, I get to add 3 more, and then... Is it super effective?
Yes.
So I get to add 7d6.
Do it.
Okay, that is 28 plus 31, 59. And that is my turn.
Punch the shit.
Hey, it's at half health now.
Oh, exactly half?
No. Oh yeah. Also, sorry. It gets 4 back because of that thing. So. Oh my god.
That you said.
I'm sorry. I have to make it known that the Mischievous has 69 health. Nice. Apollo.
Let's see. Who will it hit? I wonder.
I wonder.
I'm hoping to do at least both, so like Apollo's gonna head over here, and should be get my handy dandy ruler. Okay, when it says 15-foot cone, is that from where where Apollo is?
Yes.
Ah. So he would have to get closer. Because no, I would only be able to get them freaking. In that case,
if you were to go around this side of it, you could get them both.
that's true.
And I would say you can aim it so you don't hit either Kong or Razor.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. I'm gonna try to just be able to damage both. And because I'm hoping it'll do damage, it'll do at least freaking weak. It'll at least be weak to it. Apollo's gonna try to hit freaking both Fluttermane and freaking both the Misdreavus and the freaking Donphan with Air Cutter.
All right. Let's see. That's special. That does not hit Misdreavus, but it does hit Donphan.
8 of them.
And that is 23. And it is super effective against Donphan.
Ah!
Oh, right. That one's part fighting type.
So go ahead. Let's go ahead and
Which
roll the
means-
extra d8.
Yeah. Ow! Not that much
Oh.
damage.
You got knowledge, though. You got knowledge.
I think I knowledge.
Yep.
And it is
Part
below
fighting.
half now.
Excellent.
Alright. Dosh! Dosh, 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 dosh.
Alright, now we know that both the Gardevoir and the Misdreavus are very hurt. Reiner, are you muted again?
Yes, I was.
You and Jero, I swear, you do the mic mute so we can't even tell on Discord.
Sorry. Anyways, Dosh is gonna bring out his ruler.
Dosh creates a ruler out of gold coins.
Alright, Dosh is gonna skate on through until he's over here.
You are... Do you have the speed to do so without passing directly by Delibird?
Yeah, it was easy enough. Like, look, I went from here, which is 20, then I went from here, which is 20.
Okay.
And that's not even half my speed.
Speedy boy. Alright.
Yes, I am. Anyways, he's going to start breakdancing as coins are going to fling out all around him. And they are going to hit Gardevoir, Misdreavus, and Tusky Boy as he uses Make It Rain.
Make it rain!
Alright.
And I will get flanking on Tusky Boy.
And
And that's it.
I think 2 of them are fairy type.
I guess we'll find out, won't we?
Yeah.
Oh,
Oh,
come
that's
on.
You take my inspiration, Rhino.
Thank you.
There you
Hey,
go,
much
20
That's
better.
better.
24, that might hit the Misdreavus.
Alright. That's special, right?
This is special, yes.
It barely hits the Misdreavus.
Hooray! Which means
All
he
right.
gets everything else too.
Yes. So that's that's the 26.
And
So-
I think that's super effective against 2 of them.
It is super effective against the Misdreavus and the Gallade.
Alright,
Alright,
gets at
so
so
33 DiMaggio's to those.
-2 because burn.
Well, no,
Burn
minus
effect
4.
Special attack?
Yeah, no, this is a physical. So yeah, actually, yes, that's
It's
26. Yeah, this is special. So, let's see, 26 plus a 7. So
Okay.
33 to both of them.
Right.
Does fighting resist steel? I forget.
No, it's neutral to Donphan.
Okay. So
So in total, the damage you dealt was 33 plus 26 plus 15. As the
Oh.
the Gallade slumps to its knees and flickers out of existence.
oh, it didn't have that much health. Okay, so how much money is that against these non-existent Pokemon?
70, so that's 74 times 10, $740.
Yay.
It's crazy to think that in Tears of the Kingdom you only get 580 rupees if you find every well.
Is there not a reward at the very end of it?
I'm not sure, but it's 10 rupees per
Who
well,
knows?
and she says there's 58.
Well. Alright.
So that's, wow, huge advantage. 6 on 3 now.
Well, hold on. I wasn't quite done.
Oh.
Oh yeah, you still got some movement and a gaping
No,
hole
no.
now.
Alright.
Now all of his remaining Pokemon get to go back to back. After a crappy start, this is going a lot better than I expected.
The Delibird is going to...
Almost forgot.
What?
Burn damage.
Burn damage.
Ah.
I've been doing it every turn.
Delibird doesn't really have any great targets right now.
Also,
Why have you been in a
actually-
cup half this session?
Actually, I forgot that.
what'd you
Delibird-
say? Uh-oh.
I said, why has Tim been in a cup half this session?
Delibird doesn't actually exist right now, so it can move wherever it wants.
Correct. And
That's true.
and it is choosing...
How big is this cone?
is going to move to here, and he is going to point its ball forward as sleet and snow comes flying out, pelting Apollo, Goliath, and Kong in a blizzard!
Oh no.
He cast Cone of
Hold
Cold
it.
on us.
Roll a natural one.
Miss, please.
31 to hit, special.
God damn it.
Yeah.
Okay, that's neutral to all of us.
Alright. So, wait, fighting doesn't resist it?
No.
Okay.
Nope.
Alright. That is 40 damage to each of you.
Ow,
Goliath is down.
Kong is barely up. Well, not barely, but both of my remaining Pokemon are not great.
Alright.
They put up a good fight for their first thing, I think, against...
Yeah! Goliath did pretty good.
Considering they were only level 10.
Oh, man.
Also,
Kong.
yeah, Jero, Apollo takes 40 damage
Oh, I didn't hear that shit.
from Blizzard. And then both Kong and Apollo roll a d10.
Come on!
Kong is frozen.
Tim, do you want me to give one of my extra inspiration to try to avoid that it doesn't...
No, I was just gonna use Facial Flare's turn to use the flute.
That works too.
Alright. Mischievous.
Well, now Kong can't even attack of opportunity her.
Yep. So, she's going to fly away. And then she's going to charge up and fire a Moonblast at Razor.
Ooh, you bitch.
Better you than me. If that was aimed at me, I would have the potential to go down.
That is a 19 to hit special on Razor.
Oh, why do they keep hitting directly at the AC? Damn it!
That would have been one above Kong's AC too. Barely a hit.
Alright. Roll the super effective. 25 damage.
Okay, not too bad.
25?
Yep, 25 on Razor.
Okay, that could have been worse, so I'm fine with that.
And now, Dawnfan. Who is still in rollout.
Yep.
Is going to turn and roll out on...
He does have a better target now, though.
Yeah, he's going to use rollout on Apollo. That is a nat 1.
He finally misses.
He uses Victory Star and hits.
You bitch!
I figured maybe Ketsuban would just let it go so he can do something else.
No, this is doing pretty good, all things considered. So let's see.
Okay, so that gets to add like 4 dice, 3 or 4, including super effective. Oh, actually, yeah, that means he gets to double all those dice.
Apollo takes 34 damage.
Ooh,
Ooh.
that's the best hit we've gotten out of it so far.
Yeah, and it wasn't even quad. Razor.
Okay, yeah, bacon. He angry, he gonna go outrage.
Hit him, get him.
Kill. Kill. That hits him, yeah.
Alright. 39 damage.
Especially with flanking. Alright. Facial Flare.
Travis is gonna dig into his bag, seeing as one of his existing Pokemon is on fire in a way that's not natural, and the other Pokemon is completely frozen, and he's gonna bring out the flute and be like, I was hoping we didn't have to use this, and he's gonna play the melody on the flute, undoing all team-wide statuses.
Do do do.
So that helps Dodge too.
Do do do. What a jaunty tune!
The burns are gone, the frozen is gone, and the minus attack is all gone.
Yep.
What's that thing on Dosh down there?
The burn?
Right.
No, the
Oh,
other
wait, no,
thing-
that was from Make It Rain.
Yeah, and that's also gone.
Oh yeah, I also forgot that Kong should have done 4 less damage to Mischievous earlier. Because he got hit by Gardevoir twice.
I'll throw that in real quick.
Alright, so Facial Flare does not move, but it is Kong's turn next.
Yep.
He's gonna run over to Mischievous.
Mischievous looks at Cog with an expression that very clearly says, I have made a mistake.
with 4.
Kill him. Kill him.
Having been hit 4 times, he's gonna use another Rage Fist. 26.
Yeah, that hits.
I get to add 96.
Oh boy. Big numbers,
Oh,
big numbers.
man.
If they're all ones, it will survive.
They were not.
He runs over and he attempts to put a ghost through the wall.
I just imagine. Order.
Yeah,
Actually, it's more like Akuma's Raging Demon.
That too. That's better.
it's literally like punching a stained glass window as you completely smash the Mischievous, and before Kong has even finished following through on the punch, Mischievous has disappeared.
Okay, only got 2 left. That's Kong's turn.
Alright. Apollo.
This time. It's gonna go up in the air and hit it with an air slash.
Alright.
Oh, okay, yeah, using inspiration there. Nope.
Alright. And...
That hits.
Much better.
And
I
you get
like
to
the
add...
exact same damage.
You get to add 2 more d6 to it.
As you don't bother. As you slash the air, it knocks the Dawn Fan back, and it falls to the ground, disappearing.
Hey, it's like I said, we're dealing with Delibird last.
Please turn Apollo so we're all facing Delibird.
I think this is going to be a theme. Anytime the enemy uses Substitute, we're just going to leave it.
Just cue Delibird. I am in danger.
Well, we have to get rid of the Substitute first, and then it's immediately its turn after Dosh's.
I don't feel safe.
That looks better.
Alright. Dosh.
Ox fingers. You hurt my new friend. Now I hurt you. As it lines up its fingers, with the substitute from here. Oh wait, sorry. I can't do it from here. As he is going to line up a flash cannon.
Alright.
With flanking.
And...
21.
With flanking, that hits.
Hooray!
Alright.
28 Damagios.
Is the Substitute gone yet?
Poof!
Okay. Watch it do it immediately.
Lock on target.
Although we can easily outdamage the Substitute at this point.
It's going to turn and it is going to fire an ice beam at... It's gonna move and fire an ice beam at Kong.
Alright.
That is a 16 to hit special.
Misses.
It fires the ice beam, nothing happens. You see it blink, and then it just kind of looks around.
I feel like, oh,
Well-
where'd my friends go?
Literally all of us versus it.
Anyone got that JoJo meme?
Or insert meme of townsfolk beating up Old Man Jenkins.
How many times do we have to teach you this lesson, old man?
Freaking close up of Delibird. I love the young people.
Alright, Jero, what are you gonna do to it?
Smash.
I mean, it is still locked onto it, so he gives no fucks. Smash.
Oh yeah, you have to do outrage, so...
Ooh.
That definitely hits.
Ooh.
Yeah, here. Allow me to censor the mindless violence that is about to happen. There we go.
The initial damage was shit, but the stab was, ooh boy.
There certainly was a stab, because I think you can shank this man.
That was 45 damage.
All right. Boop. It's still up. It doesn't want to be, but it's still up.
I believe Facial Flare is forced to do lunge one more time, so he's gonna do it.
Like, that just freaking,
Yeah.
Delibird just sees a giant freaking...
That hits.
Just
That
sees a giant
is-
freaking, shadow over it, just sees a razor there, just... So about those ice beams, cracks knuckles.
He springs forward, hits Delibird in the back for 24 damage.
Just because I'm just gonna bring this up real quick, just because I've been getting back to watching Justice League, and just this is the moment where Ketsuban sends out the Delibird, and then Razor and Facial Flare walk up, and Cade says, "Mine are bigger than yours."
Yes! So happy you did that reference!
I also I'm just gonna say it here. Fuck yeah, Wally West.
Yeah, he got to the thing.
Gary should have stayed dead, I'm gonna say it.
Calm down, you.
Hey, Kong, it's your turn.
Alright, he's gonna move in. And guaranteed Shadow Punch.
Oh, no, freaking,
30 damage.
hey, the live action one is Barry West. Don't you disrespect my boy like that, you son of a bitch.
The
Yeah,
Delibird. The Delibird
is
is
one of the worst actors in history to be the new Barry, so.
We don't talk about that.
Wait, why is Brie Larson playing? No, right. Anyway, Delibird gets smacked, dissipates into nothing as the ball that it was using stays there for a moment as it falls to the floor and crashes open, water spilling out. Though that all also disappears pretty quickly, as you have won.
We won! And we only had one Pokemon go down. I'm impressed.
Fish you. Goliath still did
There-
good on their first fight.
Was it that good enough for you? We beat your fake Pokemon.
Get Spot over there making ROM hacks.
Just because they are unfamiliar to you does not make them fake. That said, it was still interesting to see you in action once more. To see you adapt to that which you do not recognize. Very well. I will allow you access further into the lab. If I may be so bold, before going back to where you were, I would recommend checking the room beside this one. I think you will find
Mysterious
something.
red door.
I think you will find something quite interesting in there.
Oh?
Perhaps it will answer.
Better not be another one of your traps.
Perhaps it will answer some questions that you have had this whole journey. It looks directly at Aiden when it says that. And with that, you see him like disappear into like an electrical current.
You guys know we can't trust him after last time.
Again, obviously not. But either way, we should probably still investigate this place.
Alright. Kong, Facial Flare, come back. You guys can sit out the rest of this one.
Again. You two did good. Again, get Apollo, Razor, get some rest.
Alright. And so yeah. Boop, boop, and boop goes Dosh.
Alright. Come on, guys. This door wasn't able to be opened before.
I think it was. You guys just didn't try it.
No, you said
the red one is... Yeah.
Ah, okay. Then yes, it is able to be opened now.
You said the red ones had to be unlocked, and then when we unlocked things, he locked them again to lead us back to him.
And also, you said at the end of last session that we somehow skipped something, even though we covered everything that was visible to us.
Yeah, you were being weird.
Yeah, Sorry, give me just a second. I'm putting Apollo back to normal. There. Yeah, if you had looked at things in a different order, you would have been able to come here earlier, is basically what it is. But it's fine, because you get access to it anyway, as the door opens now.
Alright. He says this is the door that might have answers for Zalia. There's a big TV screen over there?
And a bunch of computers. Could this be some sort of...
This is some sort of meeting room.
That's what I was thinking.
As you look around, you also see that... I'm still on cone, hang on. You see that in this whole cone! You see that over here, this wall, which on the other side was a solid wall, seems to be a one-way window, and you can see into the battle area.
Oh. So this is a room where they would watch tests for Pokemon they were observing.
I kind of like that.
I wonder if this TV over here still works.
You find a power button on it pretty easily, but when you turn it on, it's just a silent static screen.
Kate would go ahead and check one of the computers here.
Alright. You get to the computer, and at first it says to enter a password, but before you could do anything, it suddenly goes, password accepted, and opens up.
Well, we know who did that.
As you find what seems to be terabytes of video footage of recordings of battles that took place in the next room over.
Wow, these were advanced computers of terabytes back then.
This has got to be a gold mine of data for Ketsuban.
I don't know about it.
He said he wasn't that interested in what was in the white door earlier. You guys keep... actually, yeah, let's look around these computers, see what we can find.
As you look at them, all of them open up, and while they don't all have the same footage, obviously, they all have nothing but archived footage of different battles. Do you open any of them?
Sure.
They all appear to just be titled just by what seems to be a random sequence of numbers.
Oh, I was hoping it was like X versus X or something.
No.
I wonder if there's any footage of a Chikorita on any of these.
Let's see.
All right.
I'm guessing, Megan, do I do like a roll to see what number I get, see what I open up, or what?
Are you opening up one at random?
Yeah, because I wouldn't see anything that like speaks out to me as to what this could be, like to see which one to get.
All right. we're not going to bother with rolling for it, as you are going to open one up, and it is a view of the combat room from a corner. Seems to be from a security camera that has been since removed. As you do notice, there are no cameras around this lab. And you see a Bramblin on one end of the field, while on the other one stands a scientist who currently has out a Mightyana. There is no sound, but they begin battling, and after a bit the Bramblin falls, and the video ends.
This could take forever to find what we need.
I'm not even sure what we're going for here.
Besides like those like battles, right? If I look, do I find anything else specifically?
Roll investigation. I'll say Travis and Aiden, you can also roll investigation for different computers.
Okay.
Alright.
Let me open my sheet. You two are not necessary.
Oh, that's not great.
Well,
Again,
You do have a second inspiration, but up to you.
26. I don't think Kate can beat that.
yeah, but I'm pretty sure I'll just let that thing keep on it.
Cade, you just kind of keep watching the videos in order for a bit. You watch them in order, and it seems like you watch like 5 or 6 of them in a row, and every single one of them is a Bramblin fighting against some other Pokemon. Sometimes it wins, sometimes it loses, but every time it just ends like the camera looking at the Bramblin for a moment, and then the video shuts off.
Man, they were putting these grass types through hell.
What were they expecting to happen?
Not sure. You guys have anything on yours?
Travis, you're scrolling through, and you see one that is kind of marked differently, where instead of the random series of numbers, it is several numbers, but at the end of it is the word log.
Oh? Is it still a video file?
Yes.
He'll open it.
Alright. You open it. It appears to just be the same view of the combat room. And this time there is a Growlithe that is doing the fight. It is a Growlithe versus a Snubbull.
Huh.
And this time there is actually audio, as you can hear someone say, Test subject 33. Still no response to evolutionary stones. Still no progress with evolution through fighting. It has continued to grow stronger, but we see no signs of any further growth. He sounds like exhausted, like he's been recording a bunch of these.
That's what's happening to Azalea.
I think they were like hand creating Pokemon, but they couldn't figure out how to make evolution work.
Right, it was a side effect.
Aiden, as you're looking through some files on the computers and such, you do find something. You find another fighting one, which has a Scyther. And at the end of the fight, one of the scientists walks over and like holds up what seems to be a metal coat to it, and nothing happens, and the scientist just walks away in annoyance.
Seems like evolution overall was a struggling point for these ones.
Still no answers. Well, it seems like even they couldn't figure out how to fix it.
Maybe.
Everybody go ahead and roll...
At least we're pretty sure she came from here.
Everybody go ahead and roll one more investigation.
Significantly worse than last time.
Better.
Slightly better.
you guys rolled better, so let's see.
All right, the overall was pretty good. In fact, yeah, okay.
That's like an average of 15 or something.
Yeah, you actually barely passed the threshold. So, as you're looking through, Aiden, you have to click on one of the videos, and when it opens up, it is Zalia fighting a Raticate.
Nice, Nero.
Zalia does win the fight, but again, the camera just looks at the Chikorita and then cuts out. Having been with Zalia for a while now, you can tell, like, based on how you know Zalia and what you see here, the Zalia in the video seems tired. And not like usual after a battle tired.
Oh. Thought at first maybe she had just been in a number of battles in a row, but this is different.
And Cade, you decide to scroll all the way to the bottom and see what the most recent video was. As you open it up, it starts off simple enough. You see a You see a Scyther again, currently battling with a Quagsire. And Anyway, as the two fight, you don't have any audio, but after a moment, the scientist, like, on the side of the Quagsire kind of looks over at the door as if hearing something, seems to call for the fight to stop as he, like, walks out of the camera's range. A moment later, the Quagsire is recalled. And then another moment later, two Team Stay Grunts run into view.
The moment shit went down.
They bring out, one of them starts bringing out a Pokemon to try to fight the Scyther, as another one kind of runs over to where the camera is and goes to grab it, and then the feed cuts out.
Okay, that must have been that must have been the attack. And considering I found the file, I want to see, like, the date as to when the attack happened.
There was a specific date that it happened. I don't remember it off the top of my head, but it was... Hang on. Where's my DM notes?
It was on the day Max forgot his DM notes.
Where... I cannot get the exact date, sorry.
Disappointed! I'm kidding.
The exact date doesn't really matter, I just don't want to be, like, inconsistent with it. But, so, I'll just say it was, while you guys were on your journey. It was, early July, I believe is what I had said.
Just a few months ago, then.
Actually, hang on, I just remembered. Oh, come on. Okay, I guess it's gonna be weird about it. There we go. Correction. It was June 30th is when it's dated.
Yeah, we would have been nowhere near the area then.
Well, on July 2nd is when you encountered Zalia.
Oh, she hadn't even been out on her own that long. Wow.
I guess it makes sense. We were roughly in this area when we found her.
I'm thinking this thing could have just been just a few days prior.
I thought I just got lucky when I found her. I guess I did, but not for the reasons I thought.
So what? So why did teams take come here in the first place? We still don't really know for sure. Like,
Okay.
I try to look but like besides like video files, see if there's any like notes or details as to the operations around here.
You don't find any information here. It seems like anything physical was cleared out. The computers were only left because they were shut down before anyone was able to get to them. And what is on them is just archived footage. You do find a couple other video files labeled log that do have the commentary over them, but it's all pretty much the same thing. Subject number so-and-so has not evolved, is not reacting to so-and-so, is getting stronger.
Hmm.
I was hoping to actually get enough evidence here that perhaps someone could work on maybe a cure for Zelia or something, one of the professors maybe.
Well, sadly, this doesn't give us a lot to work with, other than we know they were doing this to a lot of Pokemon.
Right.
About to put just ran off.
We still haven't fully finished this place. There's still the other room.
About the same.
Yeah.
As King goes to stand up, the only other place we haven't checked is that one room that we weren't allowed to go in yet.
The one room that was sealed off by like 3 switch puzzles. So probably something big in there.
Let's go check it out.
I'm hoping. This has cleared up some things about her. Unfortunately, not really, I'm sure, many steps toward actually helping her.
They have left the room, Rhino.
Just talking to myself,
No. Freaking, I would have figured we were talking and walking, so we okay with that one.
Yeah.
I mean,
It's just very windy to get back to this room.
again, I mean, if it helps.
Ah! Right in the middle!
Hello.
Ah! Nothing on the left!
Oh, let's see if this still works.
Again, Kate would have gone to looked up with Aiden going. Well, if there's any consolation, I think you're with all things considered, I think you're still doing a pretty good job taking care of Zelia.
Yeah. Yeah, I need it.
Alright.
Knock yourself. Again.
It would be nice if we could unlock her full potential, though, especially when we have the water gym so close.
I don't know. It's not like
Anyway.
she gained strength.
This is the last room.
Give me just a minute.
Well, typically Pokemon in those smaller evolutions have a more limited move pool because their bodies can't handle the stronger techniques.
Alright.
There's that.
This time, the door opens.
Okay, what are you?
What?
Whoa, that's a huge... What the heck?
As you enter the room,
Oh.
What the hell?
you see a large jar of sorts, in which floating is a Musharna.
It's not what I would have expected.
It turns as you enter, and you hear in your head, "Oh, visitors."
Whoa.
Wait,
Hello.
No, this isn't what I thought it was going to be.
honestly, because of like eeriness to it, it kind of
Yeah, it'll work. It'll work. You don't seem to be with the scientists or with Team Stay. What are you doing here?
Investigating both, I guess.
I see.
Were you part of the experiments here? Do you need to be freed?
I think I'm doing fine, but thank you.
Huh.
As for experiments, not in the way you would think, I don't believe.
Well, from the tapes we saw, the main thing they were trying to figure out here was how to evolve Pokemon. But you're clearly evolved.
Indeed I am. I was not one of the Pokemon that was experimented upon.
So why are you caged up?
Well, I was here, I suppose, as an aid to the scientists in their research. Not particularly willingly, but they were examining me and my psychic capabilities to see how it could be used to improve other Pokemon.
Huh. Did it ever work?
And let's see if this is as long as it's not secretly a battle music that's just labeled wrong. They performed many different experiments. Some were successful, some of which were not. I believe the primary one that they were working on, last I heard, was attempting to give Pokemon the ability of human speech.
Did they say why?
Not in my presence.
Okay, and one of the common side effects of it seems to be evolution difficulties?
Indeed. Many of their experiments ran into troubles with evolution. It is not a particularly well-known fact, but attempting to change how a Pokemon thinks can have devastating effects on its capabilities and evolution.
A long time ago, we found a Chikorita that fled this lab. We've been trying to figure out how we could maybe fix her.
I would not know, myself, how that could be fixed. But I believe the scientists who worked here may know a way to reverse it. That said, I do not know where they have gone. When Team Stay attacked this place, they shut down everything that they could and fled.
Why didn't they come take you?
I suppose I was too deep into the facility for them to bother going to collect.
And I guess Team Stay was too lazy to figure out the puzzles to come find you.
Indeed. Rather amusing, really. Those puzzles were created to test the mental capabilities of the Pokémon. To know that humans were not able to solve them is entertaining.
I had to feed a lot of berries to a Chatot to get here.
That is also entertaining. I'll admit, I do not know if the scientists will ever come back here now that they know the lab has been compromised.
Are you going to starve in there?
Musharna do not eat like most other Pokemon do. Though I will admit, the boredom has been taking its toll on me. You can only sleep for so long, after all. But if I were to be freed, I do not know where I would go. I was hatched from an egg and raised in this very lab. I would not consider myself an owned Pokemon, nor a wild one.
I suppose if you consider yourself like a researcher, you could go to a different lab. Hopefully one that's a bit nicer.
Perhaps I could, though I do not know my way around the region. I only
We know
know the information that has been presented to me down here.
we know a couple of professors.
Oh yeah. We know two. One who's been studying fossils and one who's been trying to figure out Pokemon typings. You could be a big help to either of them.
And plus, we know that they would at least take a good care of you.
This does sound appealing. I believe I would like that.
All right. We'll do that then. You've been very helpful to us. It's only fair we're helpful to you.
Alright. So what sounds more exciting to you? Fossils or typings? The fossils professor is actually like right next door from here.
I believe I would like to meet the typings professor. Since I was here being used to improve the study of Pokemon that already exist rather than the Pokemon that are extinct, I believe it would fall within my knowledge a bit better.
Oh,
Alright.
better call Hickory and tell him to get over here.
Or we could bring Masharna back to the town and he can meet us there.
Yeah, probably that's better. You know, I just realized we've known Hickory for months and we've never actually been to his lab.
He might not have one. He seems to be on the go so much.
This region is weird. Every other region I know of, people get their starter Pokemon from a professor. We just came here with ours.
I'm just gonna say right now, considering that not every single trainer you run into has a Charmander, Bulbasaur, Squirtle, I've always been of the assumption that starter Pokemon is just whatever you end up getting, and it's just you're lucky and privileged enough that a professor who lives in your town is feeling generous and gives you one from the get-go rather than you having to catch or buy one.
Fair enough. Yeah, text, or, well, call Hickory and tell him to come to Plaza.
Yeah, Aiden knows better.
Well, we might not get cell service down here, so let's see if we can get out of here first.
Yeah, you do not get cell service down here.
Let's
Alright.
get what we can.
Travis is going to go over to the machine and see if he can figure out how to open it.
Alright, roll investigation.
Better. Do you know where the open is on this thing?
Oh, yes. Zip! It's right over here. As he teleports out and points to a button.
You could do that?
Yes.
Oh, never mind then.
Pretty content.
Oh, and you can still telepathically communicate to us outside of it. That's good to know.
Yes. This was simply where I was kept for analysis. I didn't have much anywhere else to go, and the temperature in there is quite comfortable.
That's a way to put it.
Well, it's summer right now, so it's pretty nice outside too. Come on. Been a long time since you've seen the sun, probably.
All right. You have a new temporary party member. Also,
yeah.
Masharna would actually be this big. I had him bigger just so he would like be in the center of the thing, but he's only this
Fair
size.
enough. All right. Call up Hickory once we're outside.
Yeah, and I think a call would be better than tech thing. Again, in that case, that you can just imagine them with the anime like freaking sweat drop. Like maybe better for call than attack.
Well,
Alright.
at least Masharna will never be bored with him.
All right.
Yeah, that's for sure.
Unless he's watching him text. All right. So, are you going to leave the lab at this point?
Yes.
We haven't seen. We haven't. Anything else we missed? I think we've explored everything. I think we would head out. Yeah.
No secret
Well,
vault.
what about the Chatot, though?
I mean, they kind of seem like they like it here.
The Chatot seem like they can leave whenever they want, as long as the door's open.
We'll just leave the door open on the way out.
It's like how sometimes, like, when you have a pet, you can open the door and they still won't go outside.
I like to imagine Team Stay didn't take them because they were too annoying.
Well, they also locked a bunch of Pokemon in a different room, which, from the information you gathered, the Pokemon that were in that room that you had opened and then they all just kind of ran out, those were the Pokemon that they had been experimenting on at the time when Team Stay attacked.
Oh.
And they have now gone free either to find their trainers or return to the wild.
I hope Team Stay don't have a bunch of the unable to evolve Pokemon. They've had it rough as is.
Yeah.
Alright, so, as you are leaving...
Maybe there's a scientist list so I can figure out somewhere.
As you're...
so far we haven't found any records of who works here.
I will say, as you are leaving, you actually do find, one other thing.
One more thing.
As seemingly having been dropped by a scientist that was fleeing, Travis, when you went to, like, find the open button on the thing, you saw on the ground next to the vat was a TM.
Oh, I was kind of wondering if we would find one of those in here. What is it?
It is a TM for Psyshock.
Oh.
Okay.
Psyshock! The user materializes an odd psychic wave to attack the target. This attack does physical damage. 3 PP, 30-foot range, 1 target, 1d10 damage. It uses the target's defense stat for determining if the attack hits.
Cool. Gonna have to look through and see what Pokemon can learn this. The one psychic type I actually have that is in the box already knows this move.
Alright.
I'll look into it.
So you leave the lab. And... I don't... Hang on. I need a... I'm just gonna play this for now. All right. All right. Whew. So you leave the lab, and what are you going to do next?
Well, let's head back to Flazé Town so we have a good place for the professor to meet us. I'll call him on the way.
Alright.
You used to call him on your cell phone.
What?
Alright. Don't worry about it. Also, this now means the mind lab is clear. There is nothing in there that you missed.
Cool.
Alright. So, back in Flazé Town, are you going to get in contact with the professor?
Yeah, I'm gonna call Professor Hickory.
Alright. You call, and after a moment he picks up. Hello, how can I help you?
Hey, Professor. Got a bit of a strange tale for you, but the long and short of it is I think we found you a very promising research assistant that I think would be able to help you.
Really? Who might that be?
A talking Pokemon.
Pardon?
It's a Masharna we came across. They're not really comfortable either battling or out in the wild, and so we thought, given where we found them, they might be useful for you. And they seem like they would be quite comfortable assisting you.
I'm certainly intrigued. You said you were in Flage Town.
Yes.
I will be by shortly to, have a look.
Alright. You want to say anything while I got him on the phone, Masharna?
Telepathy does not work through telephones.
Oh, you know what? I should have expected that.
I need to be able to see them. Video call! You know what? Theoretically, though, actually. But anyway. So yeah, later on, a Starmery taxi comes by, and Professor Hickory kind of meets up with the Masharna. There's some talking between the two. You only get one side of the conversation because the Masharna is only bothering to project into Professor Hickory's mind when talking to him.
I mean, that's fair enough.
Definitely looks like you're watching a person go crazy. And eventually it seems they've come to a decision that, yeah, the Masharna will stay with Professor Hickory.
Yay.
Yay.
How'd that work out?
You helped a Pokemon. That's worth extra XP.
Well,
Aiden feels better.
we only had one thing we were going to... Well, we're going to stop at the center and fix up our Pokemon real quick, too.
Yep.
Yeah.
Go ahead and long rest your Pokemon.
And let's head to Flolo. What else are we going to do? There's no way of telling... No way of telling whether it's the water or the dark gym, so...
Alright.
Alright.
We'll head... Well, are you guys going to switch your teams around? My team's fine.
Let me see.
Yep, let me know if you want to do any team switching.
All the Pokemon I plan to use in the remaining gyms are right here, except for one, but I have to leave my starter in.
Also, Cade, the Charizard that you used has shattered. You no longer have any at the moment.
That's fair.
Alright.
I have 4 Pokemon at 10 or below, so I think this is a good training team.
Yeah, we're definitely not doing the gym today. We don't have near enough time for that, but that's going to be huge XP, what we just did.
They won't be able to use them either or, but words are a thing. Thinking they'll be useful for either or, so I think we'll be good. I think this team is good at this.
Yep. If it's the dark gym, I'm gonna use Facial Flare and Amy. If it's the water gym, I got Joker and Nougat.
All right. So you're gonna head to Arano and then make your way down to Flolo.
Yep. Looks like a pretty short route. Might only be a 2-day one.
Yep, it is in fact. So, how about we get some route music?
Been a while since we've done a route.
Yes, it
Let's
has.
see, which
Although we got a ton of routes coming up, since there's a ton of towns we've not been to yet. And they're going to be very long routes, like 3 to 4 day ones. And there's the Max Lab over on that edge of the map.
Yeah, I wonder what the Max Lab is.
Oh yeah, I wonder. How big is it to do that?
You don't see it.
Maximum.
I'm just wondering in my head, if that's what I think it is, how deep underground does it go?
All right.
It's a Sky Lab.
You you know what? Here's what I'm gonna do. All 3 of you roll a D100, and then I will let you guys decide which 2 are used.
Let's do that one.
Okay.
Right. Really high numbers.
I think we'll use me and Jero.
Sad. I will one day get my 100.
Wait, by the way, we're not even close to mine thing yet.
Oh,
You're close.
Remember, Max, your special thing happens at a location, Jared.
Yeah. I will say this. You are getting closer as you go along. It's specifically a location you haven't been to yet. It's not you need to revisit someplace.
And someone had cashed in a shiny a while ago that we need to get.
Yep.
Mono, and it was last session. It wasn't a while ago.
All right.
I mean, last session was a week ago, so technically a while ago. So by all means, he's right. Why am I like this? I don't know why I'm like this. I'm sorry.
He's out alive, but he's right.
All right. So maybe the Pokemon we'll encounter on the route will tell us what this gym is.
All right. Who boy?
Oh,
I
boy.
don't like that.
Tim. Roll
Yes.
another D100.
Oh, great. This is going to be polar opposite of my 97. Yes, it is.
Okay. You avoided the thing that would have taken me like another 5 minutes to set up.
Oh boy,
A
five more
trainer
minutes.
battle.
5 more minutes and we have an hour and a half of session time left in only 2 days.
Alright. As you guys are going along, you're eventually going to find... Where the hell? There we go. Okay, so I just need to say something real quick. So, when I go to, like, the list of maps to, like, bring us to different places, each map has, like, a token that is used to represent it, and it's usually whatever was the first thing that I put onto that map. So whenever I want to go take us to the outdoor encounter area, I have to click the picture of Cade. Because Cade's token was the first thing to load in on that map.
Okay, that's kind of funny.
Here you are in Cade land.
No. Freaking.
The dragonest place on Earth.
We've, we've been saying it wrong the whole time. It's Cade speed technology.
He was
No.
big bad the whole time.
Wahaha! Twirls mustache that he somehow grew. Alright, yeah, okay. As you are going along, you are going to run into an interesting looking figure.
How interesting.
Rhino, roll a d10.
Very interesting. Oh, me roll a d10. Okay.
Yeah, go on.
Let's see how interesting.
We didn't use your encounter, so.
Not too interesting.
Alright. Yeah, not too interesting. It's 4 interesting. As you are going along, you eventually see, kind of crouched near a lake, is a guy.
Is that a fisherman?
He seems to be wearing a dark green t-shirt, some boots, and most tellingly about him, his hair has fallen down completely in front of his eyes.
Ah.
Huh?
Oh. Hey
Gym
guys.
leader? Whenever Max says someone is wearing green, it gives me the same. It gives me the same pause as people who see a red hat in real life.
Fair. But yeah, you see him, he's just crouched there not doing anything. It seems like he's just staring at the water.
Did he fall asleep while crouching?
It is going to...
Also, if for anyone who's watched Death Note, he's doing the L crouch.
I don't know what that is.
Huh.
But is
I
he
know.
eating? But is he eating cake at the same time?
Roll a d20.
Who?
Don't waste a natural
Travis.
on this.
16.
He's eating a slice of apple pie.
Ah, interesting.
Sorry, a slice of apple pie.
That's a bit more horrific.
Oh no, he crunched it.
No, that's him taking a bite, but for some reason also freaking bit off.
It's horribly burnt. Alright. But, you see...
Sir?
He doesn't look over at you.
Aiden's going to approach and look into the water.
You see water. Roll perception.
20.
You see water. But after a bit, you spot some movement down below, and you notice that it is a dupe-hider.
Oh.
And the guy beside you leaps into the water.
Ah. Huh.
Jesus.
That's one way to do it.
I think he was just looking for something specific.
About 10 seconds or so pass, and then he comes back up onto the shore, pulling himself out, holding a now holding a netball.
Oh, you got it.
I got it.
Good job.
Thanks.
Did you consider a fishing rod, though?
That's too unreliable. You end up with things you don't want.
Suppose that's fair.
Who are you?
Hi. I'm Aiden.
Travis.
Offers hand.
Cage is not going to introduce himself.
Sorry, Megan. I was just in the mic to make sure I wasn't doing any emotion so I can. Kate would offer her hand up going. Hi, I'm Kate.
He shakes your hands. His hand is still soaking wet.
We're Team Mythic, one of the gym challengers. We were on our way to Flolo.
Oh, hey.
Introducing ourselves with the team name is still so odd.
Nice to meet you. I'm Roach.
Huh.
So you're also a trainer then?
Something like that. I'm looking for any water bugs around here.
Oh, like looks to Kate. What was that scaredy one in Alola that evolves into be huge?
Again, I think someone wanted me like just. Oh, Megan, you mean? Well, the little one would be Wimpod, but I think you must be talking about Galistapod.
Or
Right, yeah.
there's also Surskit, although that becomes less of a water bug once it evolves.
I already got a Surskit.
Oh, you're working your way down the list then.
Well, being an expert means you gotta have them all.
Oh,
you're
which
the water.
You the bug expert then?
Yep.
Oh.
His name is Roach, guys.
Yeah,
No,
that's
he
that's.
said the water ones.
Ah, yes! Look, the water type expert!
I don't know, it could be like swamp themed.
Megan, we've all seen Avatar. It could be a freaking swamp bender.
It still annoys me that there were only ever two of those guys, two of that ever shown, and they were just idiots.
Oh no, there's three.
Three, sorry, but they were still idiots.
The one who's the swamp monster.
Well, the swamp monster wasn't an idiot.
Anyway, I need to rewatch this shit.
Fittingly enough, all three of us have a bug type on us right now.
Can I see him?
Travis will pull out his Pokeball, and out comes Facial Flare, roaring and flaring his nostrils so the fire across his face flares up against the sunlight.
Aiden will bring out Goliath. This one's relatively new to my team, but I like to think we're becoming friends.
Kate, are you gonna bring out Mothra?
Yeah.
Alright. As Pokemon come out, he kind of just, like, approaches them and, like, looking them over. Like, not like he's, like, inspecting them or anything, but he's just like, ooh, shiny, sort of thing.
This guy was my third ever Pokemon. Used him in my first gym back when we faced Shaka.
Yeah, Sizzlepete's a good, reliable one.
Yeah, we weren't sure if Lola would be the dark or the water gym, so, you know, had some bugs on us just to be safe.
That's fair enough. Got a Frostmoth here. Those are hard to come by.
Yeah, well, I was lucky enough to encounter her, and decided to have her join us up. And I figured, like, as he's just talking, Monster just decides to perch herself up on top of Kate's head.
Hey,
And he
the
go-
hat now.
he goes to Goliath. Oh, I'm gonna guess you got this pincer in the Safari Zone.
Yep.
How is that place doing?
Yeah, it seemed pretty fun to me. It's interesting getting to immerse yourself in the wild Pokemon.
You got some really cool stuff. Aiden found Resara and Gyarados that he wrestled by hand.
Oh, that was fun.
Hmm.
And then there was a time where I saw where I encountered what I thought was a vampire dose that turned out to be just
Rhyperior.
a Rhyperior, sorry, a Rhyperior, but it just turned out to be a mischievous little ditto. Again,
And I caught this one the other week. Brings out Joker. He was just a little Sprigatito, but now he's a full-grown Meowscarada.
Oh, might want to be careful there. That's a quad weak to bug types.
Yeah, but really good against water.
Yeah, that's true.
Plus, also on during the last trip, they also managed to help this one raise transfer potential, and as I go ahead and show off Yuka.
Alright.
Oh yeah, no Lucario.
Yeah, again. The method of the old training and smashing giant snowballs, and well, now after training with us, he's now going up to Lucario.
I'm glad to hear the Safari Zone's doing good after all this time.
Yeah. Things are dangerous nowadays. Team Stay always going around.
Well, hopefully the Safari Zone will stay safe. So, you said you're heading to Flolo?
Yep.
For trainers, I'm guessing you're going to be fighting Rio.
Oh, is that their name?
Definitely the water gym.
Yeah. We're up to 5 badges already, so we're more than halfway there.
Not bad. You know, there still haven't been any trainers that have made it through Victory Road yet.
Oh wow.
Well,
yeah.
I guess that makes sense. It's a big region.
Yeah. Plus,
Not to
I
men-
imagine
not to-
anyone who got through that already would have had to been just going from day one.
Plus the
Supposed to enjoy the
Bensalon.
journey.
Plus the Bensalon guy is only there like half the time.
Yeah, he's a bit hard to track him down sometimes.
Yeah, probably gonna save that one for last. We just got to this part of the region, so we're probably just gonna do a loop around and head to Kamatola as our second to last gym.
Probably gonna hit another contest while we're at it if we can line the times up.
Right, it's been a while since either of you did a contest, but you only need one more and you're in.
It's only been like a week or two, I think, and that's about the
No!
time that-
No,
Okay, yeah,
no.
it's been a while. We skipped one rotation.
It's been a long time since we did a contest. The last one was when we were by Idatana.
Okay, look, we skipped a rotation. It wasn't too bad. We haven't skipped a second one yet.
But hey, like I said, you only need one more ribbon and then you're in the finals.
Yeah, that doesn't mean I can't support my friend Cade.
Hey!
Again, almost as if he has an instinct because he probably just had the word contest, and because I feel like despite being all like big now, he's still like wants to participate. Just one of my shakes and just freaking raise his pump start almost as if doing like a just like bursting out of the ball, but almost doing like a loud and proud roar, almost trying to show off because it wants to be in contest again. going easy, and then it just goes and freaking rubs his head. You really want to participate in contest again, don't you? Axus!
Man, that, as if our lives aren't exciting enough for that thing.
if he wants to do, if he wants to both battle and participate in contests, I'm not gonna stop him. I want again. Sure, I want my team. Sure, I might focus on battling every now and then, but I want to be able to do what they want to. We're partners. Axis.
Well, in any case, we'll let you get back to your bug catching. We should keep going.
Well, thanks for the chat. Good luck with Rio. It's a
Thanks.
bit of a character, that one.
Oh?
You'll see. And he goes back to crouching by the river. He takes out another slice of apple pie.
Always pack spare pie.
Alright. So yeah, that was your encounter. You met another one of the experts.
Ooh, cool.
You now have he's now available in the info thing, in the handouts.
He wears green. He's got to be the other expert who works for Team Stay.
What about Griswold?
That's a possibility.
Alright.
Although, actually, since Griswold helped us with the Forest Dragon, probably not.
Alright. So, that was day 1. Day 2.
See what Jero's 89 gets us.
Jero's 89 is getting you guys something interesting. Jero,
Oh.
roll a d4.
Oh boy.
Okay.
Maybe it's not you.
I don't like that laugh. Is it really good or really bad?
Hang on. As you are walking along,
Oh, wild encounter. What we got?
you see along the path as you go, you find a Shellos.
Oh.
Oh.
A
It's a boy Shellos too.
no, it's West Sea.
Oh right. I always think it's a gender thing. It's not.
A Pukamuku.
Hey.
Oh.
That thing.
Eh.
Getting a lot of sea Pokemon.
And
Well, makes sense. We're surrounded by a huge lake right now.
and a Shelder.
Ah,
Shiny
there it is.
Shelder, Golden Clam.
There it is.
Golden Clam.
Oh,
Hail the
you
magic card. Thank you right now.
You.
Well, that's a water ice type. If anyone wants a Cloyster,
Do you?
not particularly.
Wonder if I can
That's
get
a-
one with Skill Link.
The three Pokemon all see you coming up.
All right, let's go. First battle since I caught you. Joker.
First battle since I caught you since out fully evolved starter.
Again.
XP
Yep.
share for the win.
Again. You've been needing a bit of training because I've been out in a while. So come on out, Storm.
Also, for some reason, his health is wrong.
What do you mean?
It's supposed to be 130. It's 120. Is it? Okay, it's right now. I got it.
There we go. All right, Aiden, what are you sending out?
Go Wisp.
Oh. Okay.
This is a bit of a warm up for the upcoming gym.
Yeah, let's call it that.
All right. Let's
All
get
right.
some initiative rolled.
I finally get to have a speedy Pokemon. Why you gotta do me like that, Joker?
I was waiting for it.
About
It
that.
was-
Rhino and I tied, but I'm faster.
Yes.
All
See,
right.
there you go.
So that okay. So hang on. So that is
So does anyone want the shiny?
It's not really a type or Pokemon I'm not interested in.
Kind of surprised.
I could catch it just so I have a shiny. The only person with a shiny right now is Jero.
no. You all have a shiny.
Yeah, we
Wait,
all have shinies.
Your Nougat is a shiny.
Oh, right.
Nougat and Artorias.
Yeah.
I'm not
Would
used
you
to
like
that.
a less subtle shiny?
This one is definitely out there in terms of shiny colors. Although so is yours, because Kingam is normally red.
Oh yeah, mine's good.
I mean, yeah. To be fair, freaking shell.
I forgot that mine's a shiny because more Pico's base color. The only difference is the stripe in the middle is yellow.
I mean, freaking. Oh, he's also a lighter color, but also when it comes to Cloyster, it's more light blue than purple when it's shining. When I remember.
Yeah, but it's gold now.
Why would they not keep it gold across both forms?
Yeah, that is kind of weird. Honestly.
I'll be honest. I might literally take the Cloister sprite and just color correct it to be gold.
Yeah, see, I'm looking it up right now. Shelder is golden when it's little, but when it becomes Cloister, it's like purple.
Yeah, honestly, I'll probably color correct it to be gold because that's better. But anyway, Storm goes
You
first.
should go for it.
Also, Pukabuku got a nat 1 on speed, and then yeah.
Wow, that thing's worthless.
Well, I'll be honest. I'm pretty sure there's a use for Pyukumuku, but I, for life, me don't know what it is.
It's
I'll
basic. It's tank support. It literally cannot learn any offensive moves except counter.
But it does hurt the shit out of you whenever you hurt it.
It's water type Wobbuffet.
I'll deal
Oh.
with Shellos. I'll deal with Shellos since it's immune to your guys' natural attacks.
No, all these are pure water.
Oh, it's not part ground in its little form? Okay.
Nope.
No.
All right, Storm.
Again, we'll have considering everything, I think we'll have it in the Lola battle. We'll have him face Pukamuku. Again, and it is going to. I think considering it's Sweetie, it's just gonna zoom right. Actually, you know what? Cause it fits that thinks itself stronger than it is. It's actually gonna just fly right here. And
Alright.
it's going to hold on, just double checking the thing. No, it's still 10 feet. It's still 10-foot radius, so yeah, that'll fit. Yeah. Again. Because it does as long as it is. Oh, by the way, when you do see Storm out, literally just hooked onto like the tip of his tail to be almost like an add-on to like a little surfboard. You'll see the magnet.
Yeah. All right.
Hey,
Very good. And anyway, once it proves itself stronger than it is, discharge.
All right.
Pretty sure that hits both of them, I hope.
It does. So that is
little things that have a special defense of 25.
that is super effective.
So rolls
Roll the damage dice again. So another D10.
Yeah. Well done. Want to show his A game?
Hang on. All right. So that is 36 damage to both of them. They are not looking. Well, I mean, they're still all right ish. But all right. The Shellos is going to, because you just did that, is going to turn to you and scrape its face against the ground before slinging a mud slap at you. That is a 25 to hit Storm special.
Yeah.
Alright. You take 14 damage. And you are blinded.
How dare. Fair, but how dare. You said what was the damage again? Sorry.
14.
14. Okay.
Joker!
Alright. He is going to dart in, and right as he comes up towards the Shellos, he is going to have a bit of sparkly... he's going to create some sparkles at the tip of his fingers, and out from his sleeve will come a bouquet of spiky roses as he uses his flower trick on Shellos, which is an auto hit.
Alright.
Oh, it crit anyway. Oh boy.
Apparently, it's still an auto crit.
So go ahead and roll another
10.
2d10, yeah.
So that's 22 plus 16 is 38 plus 14 is 52.
The Shellos is below half.
I would imagine so. That is my turn.
Wisp. Wisp.
Oh, right. Not used,
Oh, Lily.
not used
How-
to it. Not used to it.
I was literally about to say Final Last Year ago. Thank God it's not me this time.
Doopa 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 doo.
No, Dupiter was earlier.
Comedy.
Let's see.
Jokes. Finger guns.
I think. Let's do that. Alright, so. There we go. Alright, Wisp is going to float their way over to the shelter and is going to go right over its head, and as it looks up, it's just going to land on it and then rub its cheeks on it as it is going to use Nuzzle.
Alright.
Just like, friend. Bzzz.
Yep. So roll that extra damage. $20 damage, okay.
And auto paralysis.
Yep. And now it's the shelter's turn.
Wisp is going to float away.
Oh, okay. It is the shelter's turn now. The shelter
first
gets to
time
move.
That was the first time in a while we've audibly heard Rhino's clock.
As Shelter is going to look at Joker. Shelter!
Yeah, I expected this.
As it starts charging up a beam of ice that fires at Joker.
Yep. One downside of grass types. A lot of water types. No ice moves.
Yeah. 19 to hit special.
Hits. Meowscarada's defenses are lacking compared to its offense.
Alright. You take 30 damage.
Ow. I'm at exactly 100 now.
Because, Shelter has a trait.
Oh?
Trait, Skill Link. When you use a move that deals more than one die of base damage, double the amount of base damage dice. So that was 4d6 on Ice Speed.
Jesus.
This thing
Okay.
seems worth it.
Not frozen this time.
Yeah, it does.
Skill link, everyone. Oh. Now, Pukamuku.
Hey, just dice.
It's funny how they put this thing in this smash.
Pukamuku moves over. And then it spits out its innards that form a giant hand that give a thumbs up as it uses Helping Hand on Shellos. Its next attack has advantage.
Right.
Storm!
Again. I mean, they're so close. I kind of want. I feel like Storm just want to go for another discharge.
I mean, yeah, they're still within 10 feet of you, so you could.
No, the thing is, I think.
No?
Oh, no, you're out of
Nope,
range. You're out of
nope.
range. Yeah, he wants to show off discharge.
Yeah, that'll hit him. So, roll the super effective.
Roll that super effective.
20 damage.
20 damage to each of them. And I never actually rolled to see if they got paralyzed last time, so hang on. Okay, they didn't, but do they get paralyzed this time? The Pukamuku does! Shellos is going to... Oh, wait, hang on. You have disadvantage on that because you're blinded.
Oh, I forgot about
yeah.
that.
I highly doubt this will result in it not hitting, but roll again.
Probably still gonna hit, but roll again just to be sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, you hit.
Yeah.
Come on!
Wasted the nat 20.
Oh, well.
That's 2 wasted nat 20s this time. God damn it!
Disadvantage is a bitch. Alright. The Shellos
I'm so annoyed.
is going
Let's
to...
go nat 20 earlier.
I'm
Yeah,
Max.
no.
Nice to meet you.
Yeah, I know, because it wasted it the same way, the disadvantage thing.
Yeah, just pretend it didn't happen.
Shellos is going to charge up some energy and fire a water pulse over to Wisp.
Okay.
It has advantage because Helping Hand. 25 to hit, special.
Yeah, Wisp is not hard to hit.
You take 16 damage and must roll a d6.
Okay.
Yeah, that's the one thing. All of the Pokemon that we're choosing for the water gym are very lackluster defensively.
Alright. Joker!
He is going to shake off the icicles surrounding him, and then he's going to twirl, and more magical flowers pop out as he uses Flower Trick once again.
I might cut down the PP. Oh, I know. 3 PP is fine. Alright. Go ahead and roll the super effective.
That's 32 damage.
Yeah, the Shellos flees.
Nice. Yeah, 3 PP seems fine for a move that's only slightly above average in damage.
Yeah, sorry. I thought I had made it 4, so that's why I was saying that. Alright.
Alright, and then Joker is going to move towards the Shellos.
I like how there's now 2
Or
Pokemon
not
on
the-
your guys'
the shelter.
There's 2 Pokemon on your guys' teams that get special sayings. There's Artorias and Joker. And we just need Jero to get one now.
Nobody's told me I'm looking cool yet.
Wisp.
Right, that's me. Not used to the name. Well, did we decide who wants the Shellos?
Shelter.
Shelter.
No one-
Shelly.
No one has said they want it yet.
Yeah, no one has
I was
specific.
kinda-
No one
I
has
was kinda
explicitly
expecting
claimed
you.
it.
No, I don't really care that much.
I mean, I wasn't interested. But the thing is, you want it by now.
Do you want me to look at your guys' Pokemon and tell you like what you have already in terms of water and ice? Will that help?
I I know already. I recently caught an ice type that I haven't even used yet.
Gee, yeah, I have 2 ice types already. Again,
And
one water type.
and 2 water types.
And,
Oh yeah,
I
then
have
it-
two,
uh,
I
uh,
also have 2 water types in the box I'm not using. Rhino has a water type as his starter.
And then I have the Gyarados, and then I have Raimi. But
And you also have a core fish.
I do. Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Never used it.
Look, there's a lot to go through.
Yeah.
And
although
Jero
admittedly
also has Haku for water.
Yeah, that's what I meant. I meant Haku and freaking Calypso.
So we all have water and ice covered. It's just a matter of the shiny.
Yeah, but like Shelter is a special water water ice, right? Physical.
Hang on. I'm double checking that. I know Shelter.
It's just
Shel-
his ice team. It's definitely special.
Well, Shelter is more physical than special.
Cloyster is definitely a special attacker. It's like a
No,
special...
Cloyster is decent at both, but its attack is higher. Its main thing is defense.
Yeah, Cloyster's main thing is it's a tank.
Yeah, it is more of a physical attacker than a special attacker, but it can do either.
We don't have any remaining gyms that are weak to water or ice, so it's just a matter of the Shelter.
I wonder how effective a tank would be. I mean, I have Somnalia, who's been my other tank, and he was pretty effective at maintaining that aggro.
Up to this point, it's felt like AC tank is not as viable in this system. It's health tank you want.
True, but maybe this will be a chance to see the other side of it.
And also, as a reminder, if things have a really high defense stat, when I transfer that over to this, they do end up with a lot of HP.
Yeah. How's the Shelter looking?
It's still above half. It's alright.
It's only been hit
Alright.
once.
Look, I'm probably gonna go for it then. Let's see. Doop-a-doop-a-doo. So I'm looking at all these interesting moves he's got. Okay, I'm gonna use as it's going to move down, and its Wisp is going to curl up into a ball before suddenly springing outward in a peekaboo motion as uses Astonish. And let me just fix the stats on the move. Alright, here we go. 27.
Shelter goes, ah! 20
And
20
let's see if
damage.
let's see if they are stunned.
They're not.
Oh well, worth a shot.
And now it's Shelter.
Whee, flying up and away.
Alright. Shelter is going to turn to look at Joker. Oh, wait, hang on. Yeah, Shelter is going to turn to look at Joker. And... Shelter! As it uses Supersonic! Roll a d4.
No. Damn it.
Joker is confused.
Well, that's just rude.
Pyukamuku!
Guys, you know the rules. If Joker hits 0 HP, fight's automatically over.
I see what
Pyukamuku.
you did there.
And it's going to use its action to dash. Alright, Storm!
Really? That's it?
Yeah! It used its action!
It has a swim speed, not a walk speed.
Also, roll a d4 real quick.
Oh yeah, you were blinded.
9 did.
Okay, now you're still blind. Okay.
Oh wait, I want to roll about the other time too.
No, that's what this was for last turn, because you roll it at the end of your turn.
Oh,
Well, you know Pyukamuku is still there because it can barely move.
Yeah, you think it's safe to assume it's still nearby.
Nobody's gonna catch this thing, so you can just take it out.
yeah.
Pyukamuku has no friends.
A Pokemon this slow and has no offensive capabilities is just not viable.
Its whole thing is being a tank. It's a tank that hurts you when you kill it.
Yeah, so I'm just gonna try to move here and well, I don't like how much health does the shoulder have?
It's still above half.
Okay, in that case. Zappity zap zap. But no, my disadvantage. Hold on.
Probably still hits, maybe.
That hits Shelder. It does not hit Pyukumuku.
Wow.
Roll the super effective.
Big damage. That's 41. No, that's 33 plus 5, 38.
It's in single digits now.
Oh God.
Oh, okay. Don't touch Shelder.
Joker!
Well, what's the catch? And now it's prime time.
Alright.
Welcome to prime time, bitch!
I hit myself.
Smack. Alright, you deal damage to yourself equal to your attack score. Wisp! Rhino, that's you.
Alright. Yes, I am on. By the third time, I have come to associate myself with this name.
Although Wisp doesn't have to do anything this time.
Correct. Let me just open up the old item menu so I know what these Pokeballs do. Okay. Aiden is going to pull out a Love Ball.
Alright.
I'm gonna yeet that shit. As soon as I move the turn order out of the way so I can use the quick dice. Yeah! I mean, maybe. It's weak as shit. It's got a status.
It hits it, gets pulled in, it shakes once, it shakes twice, it shakes 3 times. Da 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 da.
Hey.
Yay!
Okay, easy catch. Nice.
Ooh, okay, now I gotta think of a good name.
I will let you know, when it becomes Cloyster, I am almost definitely going to just color correct it so it stays being gold. Instead of becoming the boring purple. No offense, Cheryl. Also, what do you guys do with the Pyukumuku now? By the way, on the Pyukumuku's turn, it's going to do this. Alright, so what do you guys do with the Pyukumuku?
Nothing.
Do you guys just walk away so it can't catch up to you?
I mean, we'd probably take it out, but...
Okay. It's fine either way. When it's defeated, its innards out explode, and someone takes damage, but it's fine.
Yeah, gross.
It wasn't min-match, so who really cares?
Oh, that's shiny number 4 in the bag.
Alright. Also, Rhino, please roll a D2.
Alright, I had to figure out gender.
He's a girl!
Well, yeah, it's a clam.
I still can't get over how in Hyrule Warriors Age of Calamity, there's a series of side quests where, like, the Gerudo is, like, the Gerudo are starting a class on, like, how to interact with men, and for the first several quests, you have to bring them bananas, and then you have to bring them crabs. They knew what they were doing. I'm not making it up! Like, you have to bring them bananas a couple times, like, it's increasing amount, and then you have to bring them bananas and crabs. And it's basically, like, the formation of the Vo and U class.
I have one name. I'm not sure if I'm gonna stick with it, but what do you guys think if I just called it Pearl?
Boring.
Yeah, it's fair enough. Alright. Back to my research.
Alright. I will fully update its moveset later. Because when I make the wild Pokemon, I only give them like 3 moves to use, so I don't have to go overboard on setting up Pokemon that you're probably not even going to catch. So I will fully update its moveset later on, but otherwise, you now have access to the shelter.
Well, I guess we're in town now.
Yep. And let's see which of these musics ends up being used. Let me hear what they all sound like. Actually, that one might just be perfect. Hang on. Nah, not that.
The classic. Da, 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 da.
Nah, Sutopolis. Alright. As you arrive in Flolo Town.
Aiden looks around, and it seems like he's just breathing easier as he just naturally seems to start gravitating towards one road.
Nice to be in the town again.
Definitely.
Cade, you're from Alola, right? This remind you of home at all, being surrounded by all this water?
Honestly, a little bit, yeah.
As when you arrive at Flolo Town, the last little bit to get there is sort of like a bridge. As you know Terrytown in Breath of the Wild and Tears of the Kingdom also, but you know how Terrytown is set up in Breath of the Wild.
How
Like it's a ring.
On a giant plateau in the middle of nowhere.
Yeah. Basically, imagine that, but there's water.
So instead of being a drop to doom, it's actual reasonable.
You know what? It's the exact opposite of Sutopolis. Instead of being a bunch of land around some water, it's a bunch of water around some land.
They must have really long fishing line to get down there.
There's like if you were to like go down, there's like ways to get down to like be close to the water for actual fishing. Though it is a lake, while it is underwater connected to the ocean, it seems to mostly be home to lake Pokemon.
Well, not much to do other than register at the gym, I guess.
As you are walking along, everybody, D100s!
Oh, a town
Really?
100.
In town?
I got max. I rolled 22 and then 22 again.
Actually,
Hey!
Oh!
Max,
almost right now,
Max.
almost.
What's up, Jero?
considering we're about to end around here, and also I do have one more.
We're not
are there gonna be
ending
any?
soon.
Well, we're getting close to.
Within like 40 minutes.
Like, are there gonna be any other big rolls happening?
I mean, are you
Oh, yeah,
are you just
Jared.
gonna fucking leave?
Well, Joe has
No.
one more inspiration he hasn't used yet.
Yeah, that's why.
Oh.
To fish with the 100 or not. That's what I'm asking.
I would say it's... I don't have plans for you guys to do any other big rolls, but like, depending on how you do things, I might call for you to do different rolls. But I'm not gonna be like, roll a D100 again.
Battles was pretty good anyway. I think we'll just keep it as is.
Alright.
I can't believe I got the same number two times in a row on a D100 again.
Also, freaking leave early, right? Or how dare you?
Alright.
After last week was so short.
As you're going around, you are going to... you're going to come across some folks who, spot you. It appears to be a middle-aged, man and woman. And the woman calls out, "Excuse me, are you trainers?"
Yes, ma'am. Can I help you?
I believe you are going to be challenging the gym here in town then, yes?
Yes.
Is something going on with the gym?
Oh, no, not at all. In fact, I have a proposition for you.
Oh.
I will give each of you $20,000.
Huh?
If
Huh?
you, if
What?
you, if you lose the gym fight.
Wait,
Wait,
what? Why?
What?
Well, why doesn't matter?
It matters a lot. We're trying to get to the championship.
Aiden looks more suspicious. Is the gym leader having issues?
Oh, no. Well, there's a lot of people who are going to get to the championship. Why go to all that trouble? How about 30,000?
Oh, whoa.
I mean, that's a lot of money, but no, I'd rather get the badge.
We've been kind of making our way through, but this does sound like there's trouble, though.
No trouble at all.
We're not gonna be.
That roll it inside.
You can go ahead.
Yeah, what to say.
If you want to roll insight, you guys can.
Is that intelligence or wisdom in this one?
Wisdom.
Okay, I always forget.
Okay, yeah, you got it. You got
Laser
it.
vision activate.
All right, you know what? Considering you got a nat 20 and you lived here, after a moment you recognize who this is. There is a very rich family that lives in Flolo Town. And you recognize these two as being the parents in that family. And you recall that there were rumors that one of their children was a type expert.
Oh.
And you're putting two and two together between that and how this person is acting.
Aiden Rod just for saying this because, oh, I bet I know.
Huh?
I mean, I feel like congratulations are in order.
Thank you, but
What's going on?
Again,
If my guess is right, from what I remember, I believe this family had a type expert, and I'm guessing someone got a promotion and is now working in the gym.
well, yes, I suppose that is true.
but as soon as it clicks for Kate, going. Wait, you're not trying to. Wait, are you trying to buy us all so that you, so that your child could win to give us some sort of an ego boost?
I mean,
Yeah.
that's not the most terrible thing. It's not like they're doing it for more nefarious reasons.
Yeah, but I feel like it's literally a gym leader's job to lose.
Well, to test.
More tests, yeah.
40,000.
Yeah.
Okay, hold up.
Don't you think they would appreciate if they won against us fair and square?
I don't believe it truly matters one way or the other. It's not like they would know.
Something tells me they would. Vegan. Something tells me they would know, and I don't mean. And Vegan, please do not take this the wrong way. I know you're trying to do this to be able to try to get to help out your child, but the fact that they were able to become an expert has to show that they're capable of. And if you're just literally buying off the challenges for them to win, all you're doing is setting them up for failure.
But I definitely appreciate what you're doing, but I feel like there are better applications for this. You could be there supporting them yourself. You could, I mean, you have plenty of resources. You could do things from set up some nice PR for them to get their ego boost and their reputation up. There's all sorts of things you can do.
We've been trying. It's not so much about an ego boost, as you put it. It's... And the man who has been silent this entire time speaks up and says, he hasn't been taking very well to his Pokemon.
Wait, what?
Like,
Are they not his?
and that freaking Cade like just like gets a bit more serious. Like he wants to know like it's either is it like had it not been taken care of properly, had it not been like what do you mean by that? Cade would ask.
He just says that they're not the right Pokemon for him, but they're what got him to be a type expert in the first place.
Not the right Pokemon.
That sounds to me like just a very frank talk is needed to be had, and maybe some bonding.
We've tried
Maybe-
that. We've tried talking with him, and it seems like it just never seems to stick. He's been using them, but he's been losing more and more, and I don't even know if he's taking it seriously.
Well,
Maybe a third party could help with that.
we've helped a gym leader stuck in a rut before.
Yeah, we have actually.
Then you'd be willing to take the loss.
We can help him without. There might be a way to be able to help him without faking a loss. Plus, we can.
But if he sees
What
how
if that-
strong these Pokemon are, then I'm sure he'll grow better attached to them.
I guess the better question would be, when did this start?
I suppose it was right when the gym circuit started.
Team Stay hasn't been around here causing trouble, have they?
No, I don't believe so.
Oh, that's good.
How did he get his Pokemon?
Yeah, were these Pokemon he caught, or were these Pokemon gifted to him?
Oh, these are Pokemon that have been gifted to him when he was a young child.
Oh, well, I think you would have plenty of time to bond with them then. But maybe they just weren't particularly close.
Maybe he just needs the thrill of catching a Pokemon. Maybe we could take him to the Safari Zone. We had a lot of fun there.
Maybe, or just more one-on-one time with his Pokemon without the stress of battling. Just some mutual activities. That's always been the way to, in my experience, for people who bond with particular Pokemon, just spending more time with them just throughout their day, just getting to know them can make you become lifelong partners.
It isn't so much that he's not... How to explain this? It isn't so much that he doesn't like the Pokemon. He says they're not right for him to battle with.
Oh, do you think maybe he thinks of them more as pets and friends than battlers?
Yeah, maybe he feels their pain when they're attacked in a battle.
People with high amounts of empathy do feel that sometimes.
I truly don't know. I suppose you could try to talk to him.
Yeah, let's go.
Yeah, we're not unsympathetic. Although Aiden was going to stop by his house first. This seems like it's a better thing to go ahead and work on.
As you're walking, she calls out, "And the offer still stands, by the way."
Noted.
I mean, it sounds like this would be an easy badge, but I want to fight a gym leader when they're actually trying their hardest.
Yeah, no, it's not really a test if we don't fight someone who's trying. Then we'd be no better than those guys who faked how many badges they had.
Don't mind me.
Come on, we were able to help Douglas. We can probably help Rio too.
Yeah, I'm hoping this one is more like a motivation and bond thing as opposed to last time.
All right, are you heading to the gym then?
I guess so. Aiden was gonna head. This is a successful detour.
All right, hang on.
Max types out successful detour.
I need to find like actual music of like being in the Pokemon gym, and that isn't fighting the gym leader, but that's always annoying to find. Because I search gym music extended, and it's always gym battle. That's exactly what I'm trying to get. Here, I think this might be it.
There you go.
Also, I've been specifically doing Oras music because too much water. Alright. You arrive at the Flolo Gym, and it seems like there is currently a battle already in progress, and you are allowed to go in and watch if you desire.
Okay. Let's go see what the deal is.
Alright. You head on in, and you take a seat in the stands, and you see down the field there is a team of 3. You don't recognize who they are. Fighting who is presumably the gym leader. As I grab their picture real quick. He's a very proper-looking man.
No, it's Juan.
Wearing a fancy blue outfit and looking very stone-faced at the fight.
Oh my.
Got enough blue in there, buddy? Jesus.
Can I point out though? It's like fancy sneakers.
And you see currently on the field, the challengers seem to have a Kadabra, a Sunflora, and a regular, not Alolan Raichu. Whereas he currently has out.
Chastity.
He currently has out a Milotic and a Swanna. He does not have a third Pokemon out. It seems like this is the tail end of the battle.
Alright, Swanna's gonna be bad for grass types.
And as the fight is going on, everybody roll insight. That's wisdom.
I used up my insight.
Insight, Travis, please. It's Tim AFK?
Yeah, what happened?
Oh!
Yeah, what the?
Insight.
Oh. Alright.
He has the brain this time.
Alright, Tim, you're good?
Yeah.
Okay. You sounded weird for a moment there.
Might have just came off being muted or something.
Sound like you got a little buzzed.
Mr. Roboto. Anyway,
As the fight is going on, Travis, you can see that it seems like neither side is really putting their all into it. Rio definitely seems like to him it just seems like he's going through the motions, whereas the opposing team seems more like they've just kind of realized, yeah, we're just sweeping this. This isn't hard. He calls out things like, Swanna, wing attack. And the fight goes on, and sure enough, he gets defeated. And on the scoreboard, you can see that he lost without knocking out a single one of the opposing team's Pokemon.
He definitely seems to not be that into it.
He hands over the badge to the winners, and they all leave, kind of just talk with each other. And you can't hear them. You can probably assume that they're like, well, that was easy.
Definitely not the pulse pounding to the last second like our gym battles have been.
He heads over. He starts kind of heading back to the other room for like healing and such. And Dave steps forward to kind of bring everyone out, saying like that there will be another challenge later that day, or someone else can challenge him later that day. There's not like one lined up.
Huh.
For what you saw, it really just felt like a very lackluster, no one really cared battle. which is very much the opposite of what most battles, especially gym battles, tend to be.
It was the passion.
Huh. I wonder how long he's been a gym leader. Sounded like it was pretty recent.
Yeah, this is his first circuit as a gym leader.
Hmm.
I don't know if that would have been specifically said earlier, but, like, enough info was given, you gather it.
That didn't seem so much as him feeling reprehensive about using his Pokemon. That just seemed like he was bored.
Yeah.
He was disconnected.
But it sounded like he'd been training for this since he was a kid. Wonder what
Or
happened.
maybe he was being trained for it.
Oh.
Do you
The
think
thing
this
was-
isn't the type he wants?
Thinking,
Maybe.
Going, so what? You think it might be a case of forced him to a role he didn't want?
Maybe.
As someone who came from a rich family, I can tell you there's a lot of pressure to be like your parents.
They seem like they would be open to hearing that, but maybe that's just a part of the family we didn't see as outsiders.
Clearly, clearly, they cared about his feelings if they were willing to give us $90,000 to throw.
Agreed.
They bumped it up to 120.
Yeah, jeez. Yeah, what happens if we just go in, lose, and then go back the next day and win?
When they say, if you were to ask that, they would basically mean, like, lose and don't try again.
Yeah,
Well,
I can't do that.
They're basically asking you to drop out.
That's not an option.
No.
Technically, it is an option, and I have something planned if you do it, but please don't.
You can. Don't, though.
If you want to make the last 35 sessions pointless.
Well, do you think Dave might know something? He watches every battle.
If he's willing to share.
Alright, do you want to find Dave?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Alright. He is, once again, just kind of right inside the gym. Sort of like in the area where challengers would come through. And he sees the three of you and is like, "Oh, it's good to see you three again. Are you here to challenge the gym leader?"
Not exactly.
In a while, not at the moment though.
we met his parents on the way here, and things don't seem to be going well.
In
They were
what sense?
They were concerned that he's not doing well in his new position, and from what we saw, I had to agree, it just feels off.
Yeah, has he ever won a battle since becoming leader?
Well, I suppose, somebody go ahead and roll, I'm gonna say, Tim, roll persuasion, and I'll give you advantage.
Oh boy.
Just see if you can pull any good info.
9. That was with a -1.
Hey, Gerald, do you want to give up your inspiration for this?
Thinking, what happens if I don't again?
If you don't, then you're not getting any information from Dave.
Yeah, I'm thinking we need to find out what's going on. Yeah, do the inspiration roll.
11.
That's actually still good enough.
Hooray, good enough.
I suppose I could share a little bit with you, but from what I've heard, the Pokemon he's using, from what I've heard him say, he doesn't really consider them his. They're the ones that his parents used.
Oh, like the exact ones? I thought they had gifted him like some younger Pokemon when he was little.
So they've given him just, for every tier of badge that he goes to fight with, all of them were gifts?
They were all Pokemon chosen by his parents.
Oh, so it's what I said before. He's bored because none of the Pokemon were his. He didn't catch any of them.
He's not bonded to them because they were bonded to someone else.
he's grown up with them, but he never
He
really...
doesn't feel they're his.
He doesn't feel like they belong with him. Or like they're... He does... It doesn't... It's like they're not what he wants to use to fight with.
Well, this seems like an easy fix. We just take
Yeah,
him. We just
Ask
take him
what he
around.
wants.
We just take him around to the lake or the safari zone and let him catch some Pokemon.
I doubt he'd be able to catch and train them enough to keep going as a gym leader. I'm worried about him, to be honest. You asked if he had won any matches, and truthfully, I think maybe 2, and even then he had different Pokemon.
Well, we don't want to face him the way he is now. So we're gonna see what we can do to maybe get him out of this.
Yeah.
Good luck with that. I've done as much as I can, and he seems to truly believe that he's just here to follow in his parents' footsteps.
Well, hey, you saw the magic we worked with Douglas.
That's true. Can't lie, I definitely appreciate that, and I'm not saying you can't do it, it's just... I think this might be a bit different.
Oh, definitely different. Douglas was someone who had lost his passion because of a traumatic event. This is someone who just doesn't seem to have it.
Well, when he comes out here next time, we'll talk to him.
It'll likely be a little bit as he's getting his team healed.
Right. How do we make him take us seriously with this, though, instead of just being random meddlers?
Well,
Not sure.
there is one thing I know. For what I've heard, his parents have been very firm about him not using them, but there are some Pokemon that he did catch on his own a long time ago.
Why would they not want him to use them?
From what I've heard, they're not with the... They don't fit the family legacy.
They're probably something like a Swampert or something not classy.
That or a different type.
He's brought a couple of them out into other battles, usually when his parents aren't around watching. And he tends to do much better with them.
Okay.
He needs to be able to use what he wants.
Yes, but telling him he can is very difficult. He's been brought up this way for years.
Yeah.
Well, no harm in trying. Worst case scenario, we just, face him the way he is and move on.
After you talk for a little bit, the doors open, and Rio steps out as he says, "Alright, are you here to challenge me?"
Perhaps after a while, we actually wanted to talk to you first.
I'm quite busy. This won't take long, will it?
I suppose that's up to you.
He raises an eyebrow at you. And waits for you to say something else.
Right. We were watching your gym battle earlier. And how to do this without sounding like I'm just meddling. We were a bit concerned. And we here we go. You use different teams for different trainers, yes?
Well, yes, depending on how many badges they have. Standard gym procedure.
Right. Do you tend to favor any certain teams over others? I know certain gym leaders may have particular Pokemon they like, so they consider it almost their ace in the hole, as it were. I'm not trying to get information out of you just in case. I suppose I'm trying to see what sort of mindset the gym leaders can get into for things like this, in case the urge, because you see, our friend Cade here is, well, I don't know if he'd ever admit this outright, but I think he thinks of himself almost as the dragon expert in training.
Calling him out, jeez.
Throwing Cade under the bus in front of a new trainer we've never met.
I'm spinning here. Give me. I'm trying to avoid doing his addressing his parents at all costs here, and coming at it from a different angle.
Well, Travis is gonna whisper, if the gentle approach doesn't work, we might just have to be a little harsher.
Yeah, well, I'm trying gentle first.
Roll persuasion.
Does Cade have any reaction to just being outed like that?
I mean, dude wears a cape.
Are you still wearing that? I thought you only wore that in contests.
I did. And then only in contests. You can all wear a cape.
Well, you
wait,
should.
Sorry, you said persuasion?
Yeah.
Okay.
Your persuasion this time, which
Once
is not
they
any
do
better
drop
than-
reroll.
At least you get a free reroll.
Oh, yeah.
Much better.
Thank you, Dewdrop. High fives me.
The entire time that you're babbling on, he's just staring at you, his eyebrow still raised. It's one of those things where, like, you keep talking and someone's just looking at you, and you reach the point where it's like, they're just waiting for me to shut up now. You know, one of those awkward moments. We've all been there, right? Right, guys?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then, after you finish talking, he says, I do not consider having favorites to be the right thing for a gym leader to do.
Hmm. You want to try the harsh approach now?
You know, if you got that 8, he would have probably tried to have you kicked out.
Harsh.
This guy does not look, like, aside from the fact that he has, like, no passion, he also is, like, very much the epitome of stick up the ass. He does not look like he cares about things in general.
Then why become a gym leader?
Well,
Actually,
you don't know that yet.
Yeah, why don't you ask him?
Then, do you mind if I ask, why is he wanting to become a gym leader in the first place?
He already is one, but...
Well,
I don't
yeah,
know what like his motivation that means.
well, kind of pauses at that for a moment. I don't know. Why do you want to become champions of the Pokemon League?
I saw it as a journey set in front of me to help expand my worldview, and it has done that.
I wanted to create a strong team of Pokemon so that I could go out into the world and help people.
And I wanted to be able to make a team both with Pokemon that I consider my friends and my team, to be able to not only be able to go to the league, but maybe become farther. Maybe admittedly, maybe I may even try to go for try to learn more about dragon types and legendary Pokemon.
Well, something like that. I've grown up around water-type Pokemon. I wanted to learn more about water-type Pokemon. And finding a way to continue to honor my family name at the same time is a bonus.
Hmm.
Character,
Your
is it
family
me?
name?
Is it me, or is it more like he's saying what they're expecting for him to say, and not really what he feels like he wants to say?
Roll insight.
Like, which is wisdom, right?
Yep.
Yeah. Ooh, nailed it.
It definitely seems like this is somewhat rehearsed.
Yeah. Well, like,
Who is your family? What stakes do they have in this town?
Well, my mother was the water type expert before me, and so was her father, and I believe it goes back quite a while. We've lived in this town as long as I can remember.
So you all have a passion for water type Pokemon?
Indeed.
Then why didn't it look like it in your last battle?
Out of character. Out of character. Ooh. You actually hear in the background Dave go, ooh.
Going for the throat.
He... Roll persuasion, Tim.
Okay.
Persuasion Tim.
Oh boy.
hold on.
I don't think you have any more... I don't think you do.
I think we've done everything.
I haven't done mine.
Your inspiration?
You have. You gave me your last one just now.
Oh, wait, I did. Shit.
We're out.
Wait, could we? I think it's too late to say we were helping.
Hold on, Peggy.
I'll give you one reroll for the others helping.
Okay.
Quote unquote.
Whoa!
That'll work.
He turns to you with a piercing glare that slowly softens. I need to conduct myself with more than just mindless energy when having a battle that may reflect upon my family.
Have you ever stopped to think about not so much what your family needs, but what you need?
I would believe they are one and the same. He sounds uncertain when he says that.
Go.
Not necessarily.
Yeah.
Cade, what you got, Cade?
Yeah, Kate was going like gently stepping, going. Megan. I'm going to assume pretty much every battle you've had up to this point, or everything you've done, has always been towards towards trying to become a gym leader, training battles to try to become the best, etc. But have you ever stopped to at least have like a battle or be with your Pokemon just because you wanted to?
After all, you're a gym leader, not a gym follower.
Hey.
Just because what's good for us has worked for your family for a while doesn't mean it'll work the same for you. I actually am going a bit of a different path than what my parents are.
Believe me, I come from a family that had high expectations, and I definitely didn't meet those. But I'm happy with where I am because I make my own decisions.
And sure, sometimes you again, sometimes when it comes to when you're going down a road towards what you want to do, sure, you might make mistakes here and there, but it's going along with both your partners. Again, looks over to Travis and Aiden and your friends, that you're able to keep going in spite of those mistakes to try to be better for you and your team.
Kind of stays quiet, letting this all sink in for a bit. You're here to challenge me, correct?
Yes, but we wanted to challenge you at your best.
We're here to challenge Gym Leader Rio, not his family.
He seems to mumble something to himself. He turns to Dave. Get them registered. as he turns to head back into the gym proper.
I was not ready. I'm not ready for the gym yet.
We're not doing the gym today. We end in like 5 minutes.
My Pokemon are not leveled for it.
Well, we're gonna get XP for the
Yeah.
lab. We're gonna level up.
So you are now getting registered.
One of the Pokemon I have that I plan to use is level 10, but I'm hoping he'll be at least 11 for this.
Again, as a reminder, I do adjust their levels somewhat based on what levels you guys are working with.
All right.
To make sure it's tough, but not going to be impossible if you rush, or super easy if you grind.
All right. Nougat the Morpeko and Joker the Meowscarada.
I wasn't expecting to go in here just yet, so I don't even have one of the things I was planning on using.
There's a PC like right there.
Look, you're kind of springing this on me at the last second here.
I know you could we could say you decide on the team in such between sessions. You don't have to do it right now.
Okay, thank you. Because one of them's level 12, the others I don't know what levels they are.
Yeah.
They can definitely bring in Storm for this, but the thing is, I could bring in possibly Razor, but water types usually mean they have ice type moves. But then again, it wouldn't be. But then again, they wouldn't have stab.
Unless they're water ice types.
True. To be fair, they were just part of two really big battles. Thinking Razor Apollo uses a break. Thinking we're gonna go freaking Storm and Ivy.
All right. As you head into the gym with everything set up.
I hope this doesn't have the typical water gym gimmick of being a pool.
It's not prepared.
You'll be fine. Hey, look, when two trainers' eyes meet, you gotta fight.
Bullshit.
as you enter,
We came into the gym. What did you expect to happen?
if you want, we can retroactively do some training.
It's fine. Nothing says we can't refight him.
Yeah.
All right. As you enter, he confirms that you have 5 badges, and you see him go to take a team out of the Pokeball storage, and he hesitates. Please excuse me a moment, as he is going to walk out the back door briefly. And he comes back a few minutes later.
Something was playing out back.
He comes back a few minutes later, holding 6 new Pokeballs. Well, if you want to fight me and not my family, I suppose at least one wouldn't hurt. Let's try this.
Alright.
As he is going to send out his team. And that is where we... You know what? No. As he sends out his team, the first thing that comes out...
What the fuck?
What is that? Is that Resara and Sharpedo?
Resara and Sharpedo.
It looks so much friendlier.
Whoa, it's like an ice type, maybe? There's like an
steel.
icicle at the top of its fin.
Is it?
Mother-
I thought it was a star. It's
Mother
leaning
and-
into the star aesthetic.
Mother and father would have a conniption if they saw me fighting with you, but... the challenger is always right.
Remember that?
Yeah.
And that is where it is going to end off. As you are going to be fighting him with his team not his parents' team.
Yeah.
Like you requested. You poor
All
poor.
right.
So fun fact, I had both teams prepared, and if you guys decide to just go with it, you were going to fight. I'm going to read it off just because you might get the idea of what they were going for here.
It's all the elegant shit, isn't it?
Milotic, Lapras,
Yep.
Swanna,
Yep.
Empoleon,
Yep.
Relicanth,
Eh?
because it's like old and
Ancient type.
yeah,
Yes.
and Palafin.
All the regal shit.
Yeah.
That would have been
Relicanth.
that last one would have at least been unique because of its ability.
Oh, don't worry. It's good. You're gonna fight something that's unique anyway.
Oh boy.
Well, we're already fighting a Resaran type that we don't know about, so that'll be neat.
Because it doesn't look like, I want to say it's either water steel or water ice.
That was
Oh,
mine,
Yeah, it has to be one of
It
the
looks
two.
so much more approachable than regular Sharpedo, though.
Oh, and as the fight begins, it begins to rain.
Ah. Oh, wait! This would be good for
Oh, that might be the gym's gimmick, that it's just always raining.
Or it has the ability with that to do like the rain dance.
Although that does mean anyone who has thunder is gonna have a good time.
Alright, so you made it through the Mind Lab, and you have made it to your next gym fight. And after some talking, you are going to be getting a true battle against the gym leader. So, will you be able to emerge victorious? Or will you lose, and you should have taken the 40 grand?
We'll just come back if you lose.
I wonder what happens if we try to win but we still lose. Do we get the money?
You declined their offer last you saw them, so. All right.
Actually, now that I think about, it wouldn't be that cheap, would it? But I just realized something.
What?
The things on the side, on the four corners, look suspiciously like lightning rods.
You'll find out what the gym gimmick is next time.
Alright, cool.
All right.
I
So,
think if there's no electric stuff, it doesn't be kind of cheap.
I will say right now, there will never be a gym where its gimmick is a type cannot be used or anything like that.
Okay.
There will be gyms that make it harder for some types to be used. For example, in the fighting gym, flying types couldn't go that high into the air. That sort
Yeah,
of
I
thing.
remember, I remember that.
That was just a way to prevent camping with things like air slash.
Yeah, that's the sort of thing that's going to be. There will never be a gimmick where, like, any attempts to counter the types that the type is weak to will be done through how the Pokemon teams themselves are set up, not the gimmick.
Okay.
Alright. Next time, you'll be fighting Rio. You went from one gym to another pretty quickly.
Yeah,
Because
you didn't say his title yet.
Ah, right, sorry. You will be going up against Rio, the Wizard of the Waves.
I was close. I think the thing I said for title was like Warden of the Waves.
You got pretty close with that one. I was honestly surprised.
All right, so next week then, last day of the month.
Yeah, we're gonna end off May with it's May showers. Right? No, it's April showers bring May flowers, but other way around. Anyway,
Where I live, there has been no sun all month, so it's basically the same.
yeah. All right.
And it'll be well, freaking, I'm guessing you already ended the stream.
Well, I'm gonna end it now that we're done. So farewell, everybody. Join us next time for more of that, and also for stream schedule things. Tomorrow, Pokemon Stadium Rental Randomizer continuing.
Hey.
You insane person.
I know.
Yeah. What? Yeah. I want to say, why did you continue that again?
The
I don't
cups.
know.
The cups.
Yeah, but they didn't say how. They said why.
Oh, well, the cups. Friday, the Pokemon Black 2 Nuzlocke will be continuing. And Saturday is a day off.
This entire week was only Pokemon.
Yeah, and I ended up taking yesterday off just because I was really just not feeling up to it.
Freaking, on my side of things, I want to be the fort that I'm gonna call the lamb.
Yee.
Because I really like called the lamb.
I need to get that
Alright.
included. Alright. Farewell, everybody!
Me.